Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to Fans of Fiction. I don't know why I just did that again. 1 second. Pause this. Up. Everybody, welcome to Fans of Fiction. I didn't unmute on this side, so we couldn't hear a damn thing I was saying. Whoops. That was really smooth and slick of me. Welcome, like always, to Fans of Fiction, like I was saying. And joining me as always is Weeb. Hi, Weeb.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Fans of Fiction. It's me, your host, Gene Skinner. Today, we're going to talk about how cool Weeb is. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's watch
Hey,
some
how's it going,
Dragon
buddy?
Tamer. Yeah, let's watch some Dragon Tamer real quick before we get to our long-form video.
Well, everything in Japan was going fine until
Was it?
Kenzo started terrorizing the other clans.
Oh, boy.
Looked like he was waiting till all of us had made peace with each other to finally strike.
That bastard been going on about that crap until now, huh?
You know a lot about Kenzo, dear.
Oh yeah, I should have told you.
Well, here it
We
comes.
go a long way back.
Oh, boy.
I haven't
Lore
told you
time.
much about my past, but I suppose it's time, honey.
Here we go.
When we found out Mom died from an illness, Dad
An illness,
went
that's
back
very
to the
Japanese.
Yakuza.
She died from
He
an illness.
forced me
With
and
an
Amy to
illness.
train to protect ourselves. After all the training, we were tasked to do all the dirty work.
Yakuza.
That's where Kenzo
Right.
came in. His clan would cooperate in our raids and share the spoils.
Is his
He
clan
needed us for our
related to the
strength.
Ainu people with hair like that?
We're
Look a
strong
little
enough.
foreign for Japanese.
Hey, look a little four in there,
Even in
buddy.
Yakuza, there was a code of honor. Kenzo, however,
I have a family. Please,
Oops.
spare me.
Oh, he just shot
you
him.
should always finish your
Oh,
food,
shit.
Kiyoshi.
Oh, damn, he just killed him.
He was a ruthless and cold-hearted bastard.
Damn. Just shot him.
Damn.
He wanted me to join in, building
Bitches.
his empire with him. Say, Kiyoshi, I'm offering you a pretty good deal with you by my side. All you have to do is follow my lead. I can guarantee you money, fame,
No, that's when
woman,
he was still in the Yakuza
whatever
thing
you
too.
want. Just tell me. I just need you to hunt down some rats for me.
Rats.
Nah, I'll pass.
Huh?
Go find someone else to be a lapdog. I'd rather be an asshole than a killer.
You sure show him, big bro.
Hell yeah. Come on, let's go wreck stuff up.
Nope.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, punk Kyoshi.
And that's where it all changed, yep.
You better stop that.
That's his future
For a
wife.
while.
There she is, right
And that's
there.
where I met the woman
Yep.
that changed my life
Yep.
forever.
Dear.
Literally the
you
day
didn't
right
have to
after.
say
That's
it
funny to
like
me. That's also very Japanese. Anyway, let's go to something very British instead. Here we go. Cryptids, aliens, and
Holy
deep fried beer.
Shit,
I
you
know.
were not joking.
I said long form. I
Holy
meant it.
fuck, yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah. It's Hunter the Parenting stuff though too. It's them doing like an actual full like tabletop thing with it. So that's why it's longer. I'm going to speed it up slightly though, however. We're going to 1.25 speed.
Hell no. Oh, dude. Okay.
It's just 1.25.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Just a dream
Just slightly sped up.
was that
It won't actually affect it that much. If anything, it'll make it like an hour and probably 45.
was
To be honest with you.
just
Oh, but you know what? You know what? I'll give it to you. You know what? We will have it
Yeah.
at regular speed. Yep, let's do it at regular speed.
I mean, that's about the length of our normal show anyway,
Yeah.
so like might as
yeah.
well rock her out.
Oh yeah, let's do it then. Okay, 1 point. It's regular speed.
that's just
Whoa, my God, the change is so drastic. I'm glad you got rid of. No, it's literally
I
nothing.
know.
Literally fuck all.
No, I know.
this was that.
So it's all about the North Fork Witch Wizards game, because they're all wizards. Because there also exists in the vampire world too. There's a bunch of wizards.
No, that's not how it feels.
Oh.
This is actually probably the longest video for all the ones I have too. The others are longer as well, like hour-long ones, but the start one is like 2 hours.
Oh God, right.
Yep. So we're gonna get new characters in this too, obviously, by the way. Obviously. Because there's different characters from the universe that aren't related to speak Speaker D. I mean, not Speaker D, but just Big D and those guys. So we're gonna have them. They're tied into it, but they're not the exact same. Alright, buckle in. We're 2 minutes in. At that, just the start of the Wizards game. This is probably gonna feel a lot like if you've ever seen or watched anyone play Dresden File stuff. That kind of thing too. Or if you ever played that.
I have
Probably
not.
feel like that. Probably will feel like that. It's kind of different. They use more of the free system stuff too. I have actually played Dresden Files before in the past. I made 2 characters for it at one point, and one of the characters I eventually turned to an NPC because he seemed really stupidly overpowered. So that's what happened with that character. And I played a different one.
On a small part of a large, dreary island, hunters cavort in the county of Norfolk, seeking to
There
bring
he is,
about
that's
their
Speaker D.
reckoning upon the creatures of the night. These hunters are unusual. Perhaps deranged. No, at least one of them is deranged.
Unstable.
definitely.
The one you
But the
voiced, Speaker
journey is
D?
sure
Yeah.
to change a great deal in Norfolk. A great deal, indeed. But this is not their story.
No.
This is a story of the awakened. I invite you now to another world. A place where the fundamental pillars of reality shatter at the will of these awakened souls.
Oh boy.
A world where science, physics, all we hold as fact, are not inviolate. They are merely frontrunners in a conflict that has raged for millennia. A war between wizards, visionaries, madmen, and fiends for reality itself.
Oh boy.
Liberators become tyrants. Tyrants become liberators. And in this ascension war, those with vision can
And
see
Gene
all,
donates all of his paycheck
save
to
the
charity.
cost of their
A world
ambition.
of craziness.
Wow.
But I get ahead of myself.
But I get ahead of myself.
You might not be ready
There
for
he
the
is.
whole explanation. Our protagonists certainly aren't. Are you kidding? I know you haven't met them yet, but rest assured, they're terminally unhinged.
Great.
But let's not focus on that for now. Instead, let's focus on location. The year is 2006.
Okay.
The city is Norfolk.
Okay, that's
Nestled
UK.
here where the Chesapeake Bay meets the Atlantic, it rests just below what passes for seaside paradise in Virginia.
Oh wait, no,
Gross.
never mind.
And now
It's,
in
oh, it's
north
actually
lies
Norfolk in the
Jamestown,
United States.
Birthplace of the American colony.
Oh,
To the south,
we're there.
the
Okay,
great
never mind. I
dismal
thought we were in the UK.
A
Yeah,
wildlife
right?
refuge
Yeah,
shared
because
with the
Norfolk
state
just
of
sounds so
North
British,
Carolina.
but that makes sense. It's one of the original
East
colony
sits
things.
the ocean. And
That's
to
where the naval base
west,
is.
Naval
Okay, yeah.
Station
Alright.
Norfolk.
Okay.
The single largest military
So it's
installation
British
in
people
the
making it in
world.
the United States. Century.
If ever
Okay.
a place could be said to be within
I'm not
the
going to judge
imperial
too
core,
harshly, but
Norfolk,
if they try to do
Virginia
accents and
oughtn't
they
to
don't
top
do
the
it right, I'm
list.
going to judge harsher.
Here is power.
They actually can do usually pretty well, so
Here is
I'm
history.
interested to see what the accents
And whether
are.
upon a
they
wizard's
really
tower
try
or
to
the
do
gray
that,
hull
we'll
of an
see.
aircraft carrier, here, the Magi rule.
Oh.
Welcome to Virginia.
Yes.
Welcome
And
to Mage the
technically,
Ascension.
Virginia is not the first state in the Union.
Let the
Delaware
game
technically is.
begin.
Gross.
Yes, Delaware is gross. I agree, but that's where they landed.
Bill. Yes,
Delaware's actually
eyes are
barely a
heavy.
state too. There's Bill.
they're heavy with a weight that only comes
Bill
from
Morgan. 2 first
stark
names.
exhaustion
Always a great
or heavy
start.
medication. And when you finally manage to creak open your eyes, so willing to weld themselves shut, it's then that you realize you're not in a place well suited to those wakening from a long sleep.
Oops.
You find stark white, bright fluorescence, and from the comfort of a plush white bed, you find yourself in a padded room with no clear idea of how exactly you got there.
Mm.
What the hell? This isn't my apartment. Hello?
He does not have an
anybody
English
there?
accent. That's good.
Voice
Good start.
hangs off the upholstery.
He just has a regular,
It's only
like,
then that you
rough
notice
American
a
accent.
cuff around your arm, chaining you to a metal protrusion at the very head
Little
of your
protrusion.
padded bed.
What the hell is this? Where
Oh,
am
hi,
I?
Jenny.
Summoned by your screams,
Oh, hi, Jenny.
something seems to turn the knob of the door. You hear a
I'm not sure if you heard the
as
news,
the
but
door
Porky,
begins to slide
gay.
open. Coming through the doorway
I know, shocking.
is a rather modestly dressed woman,
Modestly dressed.
wearing glasses, a brown ponytail, with a clipboard.
Okay.
Mr. Morgan, my God, you're not supposed to be up this early.
All right, he just has the
Are
voice
you
of Turkey
feeling all
to
right?
The GM. The
Feeling
NPCs are always
Who are
voiced.
you? Where am I?
Hold on, Mr. Morgan, calm down, calm
Hope
down.
everyone's
Don't
doing
you
well.
call on me. Who are you? Where?
Everybody is.
This is not
Always
my
good to
house.
see you
This
guys.
is not
That's
my...
very true. That's very true. I'm Dr. Liddy. I work for the Psychological Organization of Norfolk. I work at the university, and I need to let you know you've had a rather traumatic evening. How are you feeling?
How do you think? I woke up in a padded room. What do you expect me to feel? I'm fucking
All
terrified.
right. I understand, but please, sir, try to remain calm. I can't blame
I just
you
noticed
after
the
the night you've
massively
had
changed
for feeling
expressions too. Did you
exhausted.
see that speaker?
Is it all right if I
there,
come
just
in and
changed
sit and
expressions.
chat with you?
He's talking.
Sure. Wait, who are you with?
No, I missed it. Can you...
As I said, I work for the university.
Slightly
I
changed.
do
It's
work for the
very
medical
subtle.
Who
wards.
are you really?
He was like grinning before it. Now it's just like
You
a
know
very
what I
more
know, but
calm
it's not
face.
true.
Sir, I think that you've
Porky
gotten a
isn't
little
gay anymore. He's a
hysterical.
strong
She pulls up a
transracial
stool.
lesbian woman
Now,
now.
if you don't
That's
mind,
funny.
could you run
Now
me
it's
through
grinning.
the events of last evening?
I mean, I always knew. I just never wanted to say, you
That
know,
way we
out of
can
respect for
both
Porky.
clear up
That's right.
some lingering confusion.
Well,
Can you remember?
last night I was out with friends of mine. We were hunting in
Let's
the woods.
try not to overwhelm ourselves by going in media res for your recollection. Let's try to start slow. Do you remember what you were doing yesterday morning?
I was getting ready in my apartment. I was
Nope.
All of a sudden, you turn yourself inward.
Oh.
As you begin to struggle with these memories, these thoughts of blackened woods and momentum through a harsh bog, thoughts of terror under a dark sky. You find your way through this.
Some
dull,
guy named Bjork
throbbing
just sent me a message
white
saying, "Weeb, stop
buzz,
telling
and
everyone
you
I'm gay. I told you
remember
that secretly.
where you
Sorry,
were when
Pork.
the story began.
The people need to know."
You remember oversleeping for work.
Oops.
Your alarm goes off, Bill Morgan, and your
Taco
apartment,
lard?
and you realize that you have about 15 minutes to get to Mr. Brim's estate if you want to keep your job.
Oh, fuck! Gosh, I always like to get like. Oh, I shouldn't sit up watching Rama again. Damn it! Oh, Bill will start just literally leap out of bed.
He'll just leap out
ass
of bed.
hanging out of his fucking tighty whities, tearing through his.
He's
absolutely
describing what he's
trashed
actually
apartment,
doing.
looting through his piles of clothes he's yet to wash for weeks, and just pulls out a pair of work pants, dirtied as they always are. Okay, I got those, and digs through his dresser, pulls out a generic, like, I want to believe style t-shirt stained, because he forgot to wash it again.
Forgot to
and
wash it again.
Throws it on, pulls over a flannel.
What respect
You
for Porky?
set
Weeb.
out
Oh, hi,
in your
Porky.
garb, presumably your toolbox at the ready. And I gotta ask, as you leave the apartment, would you care to describe Bill Morgan?
Oh, here we go.
Bill Morgan is a stout, pudgy 30-something with a lush but largely unkempt beard and mustache.
Oh.
He is not the kind of person you would look at and assume to be a
I
well-kept
have all the
individual. In
respect for
fact,
Porky.
Given the time, one might not think that he is fairly
All the
well off.
respect-
And you'll be right,
totally.
He looks kind of
Me?
schlubby, a bit dirty,
Yes.
but very much
He's
has the
literally
airs about
Weeb,
him
wow.
of a handyman. He doesn't have time to waste
This
the
is Weeb's
pleasantries
story.
of
He's talking about the
cleaning
character
himself up
figured
nowadays. It's
Bill.
all about getting to the job
You
site,
haven't
taking
seen
care
my
of what he
real
needs
face,
to,
Porky.
when,
No,
of
he is
course, he
not.
still has a job site to go to.
Oh,
but
hi, Sasha.
has that kind of
I have a cat
wily
whining in my
conviviality
face.
about him
Yes,
that you
hello.
might see in, say, Dom DeLuise.
Kitty cat.
He's
Dom DeLuise.
friendly to look at, but something doesn't. There's not something not quite.
He's like Dom
right with
DeLuise.
him. You
He's
don't-
friendly to look
can't
at, but
really
he's got
place
something's
it
off
until
about
you
him.
start talking with him.
Accurate.
Yeah,
Well, it
for
takes
real.
all kinds to make a world. And as you rush out
Nobody
to work,
outpeaches
what is
the
your
HUD.
mode of
That's
transportation?
right.
His mode of transportation is.
Except for Porky, he
what one
somehow
would
found a
expect
way
for a beater
to
car
out Pizza
of
the Hut.
time.
That's right. he did.
Most likely a
I blame the oats.
early '90s Pontiac, beat to shit,
go
but
downstairs.
still going by virtue of his own maintenance and
Jealous is the
jerry
fool, but
rigging
I'm not
of
gonna
the
go feed her.
vehicle itself.
She's already been fed like 3 times already.
Covered in any number of scratches, dents, duct tape.
And
He's been using this for some time to get back and forth between his job sites because he's just been setting aside money for his cinematographic ordeals or really just keeping all of his other expenses together. But it's been tried and true, and it's kept him going till this point, so he keeps on powering through to his job sites.
Against all odds, your horrendous bucket of bolts manages to creak out of your parking garage. It creaks down the road, and it creaks just up to your work site, just in time to save you from the axe. Rolling far away from your motel view apartment, you find a luxurious, multi-storied beach house somewhere on the northern
fancy.
end of town. Outside, you can see a few laborers hard at work, a large
they're working on the
moving
beach
truck,
house.
and the general sounds of commotion. As you begin to question what the fuck you're doing here, memories begin flooding back to you. You're here to install a new floor for a client known as Mr. Brim.
Mr.
You'll
Brim,
know
huh?
also that you've never seen Mr. Brim. No one on your worksite has seen Mr. Brim, but his eagle-eyed butler, Gerald Slane.
Gerald,
Be sure to
what a
be
name,
lurking about
Gerald
somewhere and
Slane.
Probably has some scathing remark for you.
All right, we have another hardwood installed
That-
today. I brought along all the hammers and
Oh, so he's a
my nail
handyman.
gun, but can't
A handyman.
feel I'm missing
Carpenter
something
like
here.
my uncle.
I'm sure I just left it on the site again.
I actually think my uncle
Bill
retired
will
now, I don't remember.
trundle out of his car, his toolbox and air compressor in hand, and
Sasha's outside
begin
the door
walking
now
to the
again.
job site,
She's tried to open it.
passing by the various
Father,
ladders going towards
don't
the
forget
bottom
me.
floor.
Father!
See
Father!
Gerald Slane, and that's excellent for you. He's nowhere to be found until you get up to the main door. Mr.
There he is, the butler.
Morgan.
Father,
Hello
the
there,
sleeper has
Tom.
awoken.
Nice to see you again, Jim.
No, Cat, you are not
hope we're not
the
too
Lisan
late
Al
today.
Gaib.
Ran into a bit of trouble in traffic. You know how it is.
No, I can't say I do. You see,
Oh,
when
yeah.
Mr. Brim calls me to his site, I arrive on time.
Figured D just
Precisely
making his voice a
when I
little
am
bit
meant
more
to, which I
fancy.
should remark is far
That's the butler.
earlier than you needed to arrive.
Oh well, that's why Mr. Brim always pays you the big bucks, and he'll kind of gently bap his shoulder with his dirty, dirty knuckles. Yeah, that's why I'm here putting in floors today. Yeah.
Yes, I suppose it is, isn't it? You see, as his hands begin swiping off some
The
of
dirt that he
roots
put on
they
his
have
jacket.
tracked. The floor on the inside is all but finished, Mr. Morgan. However, you may still be of use in aiding with the construction of the backdoor gazebo.
Oh, of course, that wouldn't be a problem at all.
You're drunk again, are you?
Not at all. Haven't been drunk in at least 36 hours.
Well, I'm delighted to hear it. Mr. Brim will be in contact if you need anything, and by Mr. Brim, I of course mean myself on his behalf. Now, I believe there's a gazebo that needs seeing to.
Of course, I'll get right on there. Don't you worry.
You pass through the insides of this
Oh, look
mostly
at that.
finished beach house, and
They probably
On
just
the
found it
second
like
deck,
stock beach house
you
under
are
construction or
working
something,
more
but
or
still.
less alone,
Looks realistic.
beginning to
I
lay
like
the
it.
foundations for a brand new, custom-ordered
Oh.
gazebo. Well, exactly did you start setting it up? Why don't you go ahead and make our first roll of the game?
Oh.
Let's.
Time to roll.
Before we go any further, it'd probably be best if we explain Mage the Ascension's dice rolling system.
Oh, it's Mage the Ascension
Don't worry,
rules they're using.
it's very
okay.
simple and hopefully easy to follow.
Okay.
In Mage, in order for a character to perform any kind of challenging action, such as, in this case, building a gazebo, we look to our character's character
Building a
sheet
gazebo.
and find their attributes and skills.
Okay.
All characters in any World of Darkness
So
game
I had
have
a-
attributes such as
If you want to pause real quick, I had a thought.
stamina,
Sure.
intelligence.
What's up?
You know what we should do
Hmm.
is we should try to get a group together and do a World of Darkness game.
Oh, that's not a
Ourselves.
bad idea. I like that idea. It'd be fun.
So if anyone is interested, let
Yes.
me know. I'm currently learning this system with another group.
Oh,
So
nice. Yeah, we should 100% do that for another thing to do for Fans of Fiction. I think that'd be fun to stream that kind of stuff.
oh hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
we'd find a way to make
Oh yeah,
it
we'd,
work.
We'd make it entertaining for sure.
Dexterity, charisma, etc. Just baseline stuff that most humans and even non-humans have. These
The
attributes are very
ghoul.
general and can be applied to many different situations and many
I
different
always
roles.
love. I'll have to say this
Characters
too,
also have
just in general for a lot of stuff Bravo Bayas made. I love the visual style of everything he does. Everything he makes is actually
Oh,
really
yeah.
cool visual style wise. It's really nice to see, like cupboard style, all that stuff. I mean, it's a shame Warhammer became the way it is now, where it's just a pile of utter trash, where they want to sue everybody
Grim.
who really did all that shit. But
Skills which are more specific.
I
such
think
as
they're better off
driving,
for it that they would do their own
firearms,
system
medicine,
stuff.
science,
Especially
honest,
since
etc.
the,
On a
the
character's
creators of this
character
are like,
sheet, the
yeah, we're all
propensity a
for this,
character
dude. Let's
has
go.
for each
They
attribute
are,
or
yeah.
skill is represented in
Because
dots.
it's not, I believe it was
As in,
actually public
there are
domain
1
stuff
to
they did a
5
lot. They
literal
wanted
dots
people
on
to
the
get into
character
this
sheet
too.
for each attribute and skill.
Oh yeah,
Just as
The
long
amount
as you
of
give them
dots you have
credit, that's
filled
all
in
they
for
ask.
each attribute or skill
And they
represents how
do.
good a
Yep.
character
Go out of their
is at
way.
any given
Yeah,
thing.
they do.
For instance, Bill here has 3 dots filled in for his dexterity attribute, which means he's
I think
quite
that's why a lot
handy
of
and nimble,
some of the
but
D&D
not
streamers
Usain
went over to
Bolt or anything.
Pathfinder because
Bill
Pazio
also
was
has
like,
1 dot in the
please,
craft
please,
skill,
please.
which, as a handyman, should
we're
come
better.
as no
We're like
surprise.
D&D, but like
Crafting
less gay.
things is his job. He's just not super into it.
Our
and he only
orcs
does it for a
aren't
living.
Mexicans, I
Thus,
promise.
his rudimentary skill is reflected with 1 dot. Should Bill have had 5 dots in dexterity, he'd be so fast, chances are he'd be able to build this gazebo while dodging blunderbuss fire. But if Bill had 5 dots in crafts, well, then he'd probably be able to build a gazebo able to take continuous blunderbuss fire, and he wouldn't have to dodge at all. But I say chances are high because, in the end, it's the dice that decides everything.
Yes, it is.
So,
As
what
it
to
always
roll
has
in order
been,
to
always
build the
will be.
gazebo? In any World of Darkness game, you generally combine an attribute and a skill in order to roll for a challenging action.
Okay.
So how do you combine these attributes and skills? Well, sit tight, and I'll tell you.
Face.
As mentioned earlier, Bill has 3 dots in dexterity and 1 dots in crafts. We combine those together for 4 dots
yep.
total. Now, that's the easy part.
Yes.
Here's the hard one. For each dot, we get a 10-sided dice that becomes part of our so-called dice pool. Our player, Hulky Crow, needs to roll a dice pool consisting
Hulky
of
Crow's
4
guy is playing
dice
Bill.
to see how Bill succeeds in building his gazebo. But what does he need to roll with these 4 dice to succeed? Each die in the dice pool needs to succeed in rolling a specific number that I, the storyteller,
Yep.
decide upon.
Yes.
They need to either hit that number or higher. This number is known as the target number,
Yes.
and it represents the difficulty of the action the player is trying to take. Usually, the number a die needs to roll to be a success is 6. This means a 6 or above on a 10-sided die generates a success. But this difficulty number is frequently lower or higher depending on certain factors.
Okay.
If the player wanted to steal from a sleeping grandma, the difficulty number the player'd need to roll would likely be 5 or maybe lower.
Yes.
But attempting to yoink the gun off a paranoid police officer, that's
Yep.
likely to be difficulty 7.
Yes, or higher.
Even higher.
Yeah, it could be a 10.
The scale can go
Almost.
as low as 3 or as high as
It's
10.
9. Okay. It
As
can
you
actually go as high
realize,
as
the
10.
more
I was
dots you
wrong.
have
Yeah,
in
so
any
you can
given
make it high as
attribute or
10,
skill
making it
will
near
inevitably
impossible to actually
result in
do
a
it.
higher chance to get successful rolls.
Like, you'd have to get
All right,
everything to be
so
10
you've
to
counted
get
your
it.
dots, you've got your dice pool, and you're rolling against a difficulty of 6. How many successes do you need to, well, succeed? Usually, the answer to this is just 1. In such cases, any successes past one will just yield you a better result. But in other cases, the storyteller might demand more successes than one might be required.
Yeah.
An especially challenging action requiring a minimum of 2 or 3 success rolls isn't uncommon. If Bill was building this gazebo at the top of Mount Everest, I might have demanded 8 successes, which is impossible with a dice pool of just 4 dice.
It is.
If a player really wanted to succeed at something and not let the dice control their fate, there's another thing they can do to gain an automatic success. They can expend a point of willpower.
Oh,
Willpower are points that a player can spend to have their character get 1 automatic success on their next roll. Willpower points are limited, though, and are directly tied with the character's psyche. They should be used with care, because you only get so many, and you can only regenerate them by fulfilling your character's nature. What's more, no success, be it a willpower success or one you rolled, is guaranteed. For each roll of 1 in a dice pool, you remove 1 success from the total. That could leave you with no successes if you're unlucky.
True.
And even worse, if you were to roll your dice pool here and get 0 successes, but still roll a 1, well, then you'd have critically failed.
Yes,
What
that's
World
not
of
good.
Darkness calls a botch, and you should prepare for the consequences. But just as there are critical failures, there are
Critical
also
success,
chances of
yep.
rolling critical successes.
Correct.
If you roll a 10 on any 10-sided dice in your dice pool, you'll gain particular advantage. In the storyteller system, any character can have a specialty, something they're particularly skilled at that the character writes down at an attribute or skill once it reaches 4 dots.
Oh yeah, that one chick
Bill
that
here,
was
for instance, has a specialty for his perception
doctor
attribute
from the other
called
thing.
Uncanny Insight.
In the hunting,
This will
the
give him
parenting.
particular advantages when trying to understand
Uncanny
certain
Insight, okay.
uncanny things.
I'm just
If you
excited
have a
to see who's
specialty
playing
and the
who.
specialty
Yeah.
applies to your use of your skill or attribute. Any 10s rolled become
Bill
2
is still our
successes
first guy here
automatically.
too. There's gonna be
Yeah.
more
instead of
characters
just
as
one.
well.
So if Bill were to roll with his perception and try to understand
He's our,
why
I guess you
Gerald
could call
Slane
him the
looks and acts like a
quote-unquote main
reptile,
character
he'd
for
roll a
now,
10.
but he's the
That
first
success will
protagonist
automatically
we're
count as
introduced
2
to.
successes.
Doesn't mean he's going to be the only
Buy
one.
one, get one free.
And I'm interested in the
But we here at the
antagonists
Norfolk
as
Wizard
well
game have a
for the
house
combo.
Oh yeah.
to make things even more interesting. If you roll a 10 but lack specialization, you can, as we call it, pop that dice,
Oh.
rolling it again, and potentially getting another success, a failure, or maybe, just maybe, another 10, getting another chance to pop. This theoretically means someone unskilled could get more successes than someone with a specialty. This reflects what I call beginner's luck,
Yep.
but it's far from consistent.
No, it's
Feel
not going
free
to
to
be.
try applying it to your own games. And
That
see how
doesn't
you
sound like a
it.
bad idea for a game system,
Now,
though, having that pop thing.
With
and
all of that
actually,
covered,
you get 10s,
with
you
our
can roll it again
attributes and
if you want
skills
to get, see
accounted
if you
for,
get another
with our
10.
dice ready to be pooled and our
It's
successes ready
interesting.
to be
That's an interesting
tallied,
idea.
let's try
Oh,
and
yeah.
build a fucking gazebo.
Let's do it.
Hulky, roll dexterity plus crafts.
Dexterity crafts. I can do that for you. It's going to be a total of 4 die coming at you. Difficulty 6. Let's go. 4 die. Oh, and 1. 1-1. 1 success.
Your heart isn't exactly in it. I mean, how can it be when you're doing this kind of work? But you know how to set up a gazebo. You put things up exactly where they need to be. You begin the structure, setting up the foundation, hammering into nails on wood. A street over. Something you can only see because of your elevated position.
Oh.
You notice a black marked car.
Huh.
A door opens as a man's woman held in place, dragged, screaming and thrashing by 2 individuals with black suits and black
Oh, boy.
sunglasses. Shoved
Men in
into
black.
the back
Oh
seat.
shit,
The
feds.
door
That's
slammed.
right.
Gene, run. Gene, run.
Ah!
They just disappeared, that person.
Porky sent them. I know it.
Oh, they
Holy
disappeared,
shit,
that
holy
person,
shit,
yeah.
holy shit. And Bill, seeing this, just absolutely distracted from his work, is rifling through his toolbox because, of course, this is where he keeps a
Camera.
beat-up handheld camcorder.
Yep.
As you reach for that handheld camcorder, you stop keeping pressure on a particular beam that really
Oops.
needed to be there, and it kind of begins sliding
Oh, yep.
down with a light thump,
Oops.
and the
That's
noise
the failure
of a
coming in.
nail being ripped out of its socket, falling over, ruining a particular necessary patch of wood. and things slowly begin falling apart one by one before you look back up to catch an image of a black car that's already sped off.
Oh, damn it, not again. Wait, if I go, I could probably catch up to them in time.
Mr. Morgan!
Oh no.
Yes!
What happened here?
Oh, well, this piece of board here might be of, subpar make by the looks of things. It, well, couldn't seem to support the weight that I had up on it, and looks to have collapsed. You can't always take into account even the finest quality wood. There's always bound to be an aberration at some point. It's a statistical certainty. I'm sure you can understand that.
I agree with you about statistical aberrations.
He quickly takes the plank.
Oh, God.
Yes. Well, I shall have to get this replaced. That is all, Mr. Morgan. You may go home.
So yeah, he's not even gonna like complain about
but
him. Statistical
I'm
aberrations.
not done yet. I have to finish up the
Oh,
other
no,
parts.
Mr. Morgan.
You're quite done.
Oh.
You have a pleasant evening. I'll be in contact about your pay.
Oh.
But what are you talking? We're not done yet. We signed a contract for this. I have to actually put this up.
How much would you like?
Well, for the install job,
You didn't exactly finish installing it.
He takes out a wad of
takes it out,
100
he's
bills.
paying
It's
him
like
money.
400 in it.
Here, take it.
he'll walk over and take it from him. You know, it's about 200 short for the floor inside. You'll remember that, right?
Oh, yes, I remember how others had it installed before you. Mr. Morgan, if you do not leave these premises, I will call the police and I will have you arrested for trespassing. Do we understand each other?
Yeah.
Sure.
leave.
Well, we're clear. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. Oh, no. I assure you the pleasure was all mine.
He's gone. He fired him.
I assume at this point you will leave the worksite.
Yeah.
Yes, Bill will.
Yeah. He ain't
Start
gonna stick
walking
around. He'd
away.
go get arrested if he did.
Actually, he's gonna look back if the has Gerald gone back inside?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Bill is going to look over to his half-finished handiwork, and seeing one of the nails that was not quite put in, will reach through one of the railings and pull it out.
Roll me another dex craft.
Do it.
What's your intention here? Just give him a little middle finger on your way out?
Little middle finger, but it's also going to create further structural instability. It might actually collapse the
yeah.
gazebo roof downwards and take out the stairs.
Ah, now there's a thought. Go for it.
All
Go
right,
for
here we
it.
go.
He's gonna roll for it.
We have 2 successes.
2 successes. Well, you've scored enough successes to the point that as you're wandering out to your
Oh, he's gonna
infamous
see a
piece of
collapse.
shit car, you are pleased and delighted with a sudden as woodwork in the backyard falls apart just on time.
Another successful installation.
Got him.
Oh shit, I gotta go.
Yeah. Oh shit! I
yeah,
gotta
you
leave.
leave that place far before contractors begin flooding it like a den of wasps, and you're out back on the roads of Norfolk.
There we go.
As you drive, you get a call.
Bill's Buildings.
Bill!
Hey, what's going on?
Hey! Listen, buddy, listen. I need you at O'Tully's, and I need you there, I don't know, like, whenever, I mean, you know.
Whenever,
When are you eating dinner?
I mean, not right now. I'm just leaving the job site. Is everyone meeting up now?
Oh my god. Well, honestly, no, we're just sort of planning it in advance. Listen, I got something you're gonna go crazy about. You're not you're not gonna regret when you first shacked up with good old Delman. I tell you the things I know about, the things I got on docket.
I'm chomping at the bit here. You got me real keyed up right now. I got stories for you. You have no idea what I just saw today, too.
Listen. We can advance up our timetable a little bit because Glenn and Gail, they're homebodies, so
They're
kinda,
homebodies.
whatever. Why don't you go ahead and get your best cameras ready, put some thought into a hell of a shot tonight, and meet us at the O'Tully's on 6th Street.
Absolutely. I'll head home right now and get all that ready. And I'll meet you at O'Tully's after.
All right, I'll see you there. I'll see you there.
And the phone line goes dead.
And the line
Ooh,
goes
Bill
dead.
starts slapping his steering wheel into like, oh.
All right, Gene. I'll meet you at Genova's pub and beanery.
That's
He'll just
right.
Pedal the metal,
pasta
keep
sauce
going
factory.
faster. He's like, oh yes,
That's
now I
right.
actually have something to do tonight other than be depressed that I just lost another job.
I got some pork-related business
so
that needs to be taken
it
care
was
of.
that
Aw,
This is
shit,
Skinner.
dog. I got you.
Down those streets. And a few hours later, you pull up
Yep. Obviously, pulling
on
up.
O'Tully's.
Yep.
A great, well, a fine, well, a damp, green fast food place with a giant O and a large plume of smoke
Oh, boy.
coming out from the chimney where the friars are hard at work.
Good enough.
Greeting you there is a young 20-something, about a few feet shorter than you, but just as stocky, just as large.
Just a stuck in
Open
large.
arms, reaching out for you, the red jacket swaying in the wind of fast food commerce. Bill, you old
I'm telling you, beautiful bastard, I'll have you banned. He'll reach in and he'll grab each other.
You embrace with this tearful reunion. My
Tearful
God,
reunion.
It's been 2 days since
been
you
2
last
whole
saw
days.
each other, and already you're back at it again. He brings you over to the O'Tully's counter, and I must ask, what exactly will you order?
He will order a Sam Adams. Or a legally non-distinct beer.
All right, one legally non-distinct beer coming
Legally
right
non-distinct
up.
beer here.
By the way, would you like that gut busted for you?
Oh yeah, fuck it up. Fuck me up. Let's go.
All right, we have this new promotion where we just slather ranch on the bottle. Is that good?
Ranch on the bottle.
Yeah, fuck it. When in Rome. Yeah,
All
let's
right,
do it. Let's do it.
You want it with or without breadcrumbs?
Make it crispy.
Damn, how did they know how we eat our food,
My
Weeb?
own heart. And you see as the strange troll
Magic.
at the fast food counter
Science.
returns with
Breadcrumb
Sam
beer,
Adams covered in
and
ranch
and
and
ranch?
breadcrumbs that has been
Yes,
deep
I'll
fried.
eat
Just
that.
like real life.
They literally
Just
left.
like real life.
Just like
With
real
your
life.
strange, dubiously edible spoil in hand, you find
That is
your
my
way
spoil.
to a counter, whereupon Glenn and Gale are sitting, chatting merrily. Now, Glenn and Gale have been married for some time, though that doesn't stop them from cutting drastically different profiles. Glenn is about as tall as you and very bald. He has a
Very
face
bald.
like some East London gangster, which makes it very strange when it turns out that he is in fact a complete homegrown American boy. Whereas Gail is mousier. She has over her shoulders a large, organically woven shawl.
boy.
A shirt
Of course,
that has
organically
a
woven.
large marijuana leaf, multiple crystalline necklaces, and very, very
Weed.
large circular glasses.
Oh my God, it's Bill!
Oh my God.
Bill, we've been waiting for you.
Oh, I hope you haven't been waiting too long. It's good to see you, Gail.
Wow, the pleasure's all mine, Bill. Let me tell you.
Well, let me do a
we got
John Wayne
one
impression,
hell of a
Pilgrim, and
find
it'll-
Gentleman found for us.
Do you, Glenn? Oh, I'm waiting. He called me the other day, and I was like, oh, it's
At least
finally
it's not
happening.
too
We're gonna
bad,
get the big
Pilgrim, you're
super after,
trying.
aren't we?
We do it better. Oh, now we're back at the.
You're back in the
Yes.
padded room.
So, Big Scoop, Glenn, Gale, Delman, you talk a lot about this. Is this some sort of hobby, publication you all run?
It's a little column A and column B. I mean, we're enthusiasts. We explore the unexplored. What people don't necessarily want to look into, or the police won't believe if you tell them. But
We do it.
rest assured, we are a perfectly legitimate publication, exploring the mysteries of Norfolk and Virginia at large.
That sounds fascinating. Have you ever found anything?
Yes, of course we found certain things, but it's nothing that the man wants us to
The man.
tell people about. People aren't ready for it, we think.
We think.
Right. And so you three together, you all worked on a particular publication?
Yes, the Hidden Gazette.
The Hidden Gazette.
It's a magazine and a website too. We're just getting it off the ground finally, but
As you begin licking your horridly slathered beer bottle and tasting the wonderful welts of commerce, You begin engaging in conversation with your cohorts. Two little figures of the Loveland Frog and one of the Chupacabra begin lining up the dinner
Loveland Frog
table
and Chupacabra.
as people begin bringing out their various assortments. They start
Put out your
talking
cryptids.
and shaking their hands. And then eventually the
Get
master of the
cryptid trading
ceremony
cards.
speaks up.
That's right.
Bill,
I'll trade you 2 chupacabras for 1 champy.
Oh damn, that's a good
yes,
trade.
let me see,
But
let
I
me
think
see
you
the
gotta
goods.
throw into me
So,
the
you
Ohio
remember when we
Grassman
all
and you
went
got
to
it.
go chase after the moth?
Of course.
I only got one of those. I'll give you the wild pork of the Northwest.
Oh, the wild pork of the Northwest. A good card, good card.
Scared us away,
Okay, I'll
said
take
they were
Holographic,
causing
reverse.
Holographic
public
reverse.
disturbance.
Okay, I'll take
They
it.
had
Sure.
that perfectly legitimate.
Alright.
They weren't
Beautiful
fire
trade, thank you.
hazards.
I'll
The
take-
bridge just happened to be covered in very
No taxing
flammable
back, it's yours.
Mothman
Oh no, it's
feces
mine.
as they
I get
are
it.
known.
It's haunted.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
The U.S. government's big schemes.
The
usually tend to
MWO,
be.
they just don't want us to know about
That's why they're so
Mothman
rare.
now, do they?
They steal all your Raisin Bran.
And that's why we never
true,
learned
it's
anything
true.
about him. But this time it'll be
sucked.
Take
different.
all the raisins
Because
out.
the
Just
store-
Bran.
Just
It's not in
Bran.
some
The
bridge
oats,
or
bro.
some cabin or in some highly populated suburban area this time. This time, it's in the swamp.
Ooh, swampy.
The swamp.
The swamp.
Check it out.
It's Shrek.
And he takes out from a manila folder a large black and white
Oh boy.
composite photo of mud. There's a
Wow.
little bit of grass growing, a few centipedes roiling around in there, but it's mud.
But it's mud.
Depressed out into a strange geometric pattern.
Looks like a hoof.
What the hell is this?
I'll tell you what it's about. You know the Mayans?
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course the Mayans.
Yeah.
The ancient astronauts themselves.
Exactly.
Yes, totally.
And doesn't this iconography, doesn't it look a lot like those old photos you get of the Aztec ruin or the ancient Mayans or the whatever?
boy.
Isn't there some comparison?
Isn't there
with
some
the-
comparison
with the
to be made there?
Geomantic weave we got going
How
on
drunk
here
are these
with the
guys?
return
Pretty
is-
drunk.
It does look like this does look like ancient. See, these are sigils.
They're
Similar to the
sigils.
ones that they had at the ruins of Mexico City. They had
Oh boy.
were purported to draw in the energies of the psychomantic flow behind
Psychomantic
I would-
throw.
consciousness to draw.
I wish I could
into
just
these
bullshit as
folk
confidently as these two
poets.
assholes are.
Harness that
Right,
power for
real.
Yeah, it's the Mayans. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Mayans.
the
Yes,
Mayans.
yeah.
The
Reported
Mayans
to be
did it,
this
yes.
far into the continent. How could that even
The
be
original
here?
globalists, the Mayans,
All right, go ahead and roll me some lore.
illegally came to Virginia. Turn of the
right.
Frogs gay.
Or, sorry,
right,
not
they
lore,
did.
Cult intelligence cult. That's what we
Intelligence
roll in
cult.
this game.
I can do that. It's gonna be 3d10s. With 2 successes and 1 failure.
Remarkably, you actually have some idea of what you're talking about. These ruins that you found of the distant past, or at least ruins that were found of the distant past, they seem to have some sort of just curious interlinking with just these cosmic think tanks and these
Cosmic think tanks.
corporate abettors that just they took over the land and they bulldozed the ruins, and then they kind of kept whatever was there for themselves. You
As they
are
do, as they
familiar
do.
with this kind of thing,
As one does,
and
yes.
that's what helps convince you that when these photos begin coming out, that they're the genuine article.
I don't know, Bill. I mean, these just kind of seem like circles on mud.
Anybody can make circles on mud. This is like forbidden, forgotten history shit. They're trying to bury them.
No, man,
These-
no way. These were taken last night.
Last
in an
night, man.
abandoned area of the Great Dismal Swamp. Ain't nothing there but gators and bears and bugs. Oh my!
Oh my.
The best part. You want to know how we can really tell these are fresh? Now, I'm no big shot photographer like you, Bill, so you gotta forgive me for the lack of clarity here, but...
Aw.
He takes out one final image.
An
It's
alien.
of trees cresting
It's a
over
Minecraft.
a large body of
Damn,
water.
it's a Minecraft image.
At
Damn.
first,
Man, they're
it
making
seems
furnaces
like the
in
moon's
Minecraft
in the
again.
sky. But then you get a
No.
closer look
The
at the
6 billion creepers, no.
and you
That's
realize
right. 60 gorillion creepers.
that's not a moon.
All those poor
It looks
villagers.
almost like
That's right.
a
Wah.
flying
Bigger
saucer.
voices.
Oh my
Not the
god.
aesthetic villagers, no.
We gotta get fucking medieval up here, man. We are looking
man,
at
we
the
gotta
screw of
get
the
medieval up
century.
here, man.
The Hidden Gazette's gonna be turned into some minor league project. Into I don't know. We're looking at Howard Stern.
It does. The
here,
Great Dismal
you know?
Swamp just
We
tells
might
people you
make
need to
first
go there.
contact. We gotta
Yes,
do it.
yeah.
It's just like that movie with Steven Spielberg.
Wouldn't you want to go to the Great Dismal Swamp?
That's right.
Oh, that's a great
Adjacent
idea. We'll
to
listen to it in the car
Dollywood?
If not near Death
I
Valley.
want all of you to put on your best flint.
Yeah.
And we got a plan. Glenn, tell them the plan.
Tell him the plan,
All right,
Glenn.
all right. You're gonna like this one, Bill. So, suspicious people, they get arrested. We got.
He went from being like John Wayne to like
safety
I don't know what
suits,
that voice
some
is.
camo caps, some flannel. And of
Yeah,
course,
I
I'll
can't-
let you
I can't
borrow
pin
one of
it.
each from my famous shotgun reserve.
My shotgun
We're
reserve.
going
Oh, I know.
documenting.
It's supposed to be like Elvis.
If we just so happen
went from
to
John Wayne
find
to Elvis. That's so
extraterrestrial
weird.
Or a Clantuber
Jelvis?
Indian or a,
Jelvis,
you know,
that's
one
right.
of the star people out
Sir
there.
Jelvis.
All the better, right?
Well, better, right?
Of course. Could be Satan's too. We wouldn't want to run
Could
into
be
Satan's without a
Satan.
gun.
Ah,
I
yes,
fucking hate
Satan.
Satans.
Oh, we all
Damn
hate Satans.
Satan.
Okay, all right. It's a deal. We're gonna go and we're gonna document this alien, maybe.
We gotta make sure we're prepared.
And so, the plans are prepared.
The die
And I
is
would
set.
ask, given that you have about an hour or so to prepare, you're given the camo, you're given the safety jacket, you're given a shotgun.
Oh,
Is
hell
there anything
yeah.
else that you're bringing to proceedings?
Of course, he's going to have his camcorder and about 2 sticks of jerky.
I've been listening to this while driving
With
the
all
past
of
10
your
minutes. What the fuck
accoutrements
is
accounted
this?
for, with your guns
True
and
Master
jerky
Bob, this
fresh in your
is
hand,
the
you are
Norfolk. This is the Awakening. It's part of the Norfolk Wizards tabletop thing that the people from Vampire Hunters, the Parenting, have made. That's the same people that's Bravo Alpha Baeus. That's what you're listening to.
put it into the back
Yeah,
of
evening.
Delman's.
What up,
RV.
Bob? How you doing, pimp?
Good to see you, as always. So that's
The
what you're
night
listening to.
retreat
It's basically
long.
set, instead of
The
being set in
road
England,
towards the
however,
Great Dismal
it's set in the
Swamp
United
takes
States.
a bit of
Virginia,
time.
to be exact.
You see,
near Northford.
The Great Dismal Swamp is a large swamp located both in Virginia, but also the great state of North Carolina.
Oh, it's in Carolina,
The
too.
RV
Oh.
quakes with anticipation. The TV showing footage of some bird-haired
Great Dismal Swamp.
speaker talking about whether or not the chupacabra is alive somewhere. What's your
Now to
take
the
on that,
news.
Bill?
Oh, the chupacabra? It's probably not up here. It's probably just another feral gray that got left
Feral
behind
gray.
for too long and started eating ghosts to stay alive.
So true, man.
So true, man. So
Now
true.
pass
I
the
saw the
buff.
waves out here, man.
Oh,
So
are we smoking
true.
marijuana in the car?
Of course.
I'm down for that. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's awesome. There are actually rules for that. I'm gonna find
Are
it
there?
for
Fuck
you.
yes. Of course there is.
Yeah,
That's
of
what it's want.
Dude,
course there.
of course there is smoking weed rules. It actually makes you
Smoking
better
weed rules.
at something. I found it. The mellowing effects of ganja alter a character's sense of time, space, and well-being. On the flip side, they can induce paranoia, heart-pumping panic attacks, and other unpleasantness.
Just like real life.
So you are an incredibly strong-willed individual. Go ahead and roll me willpower.
Sure.
I'm just gonna smoke
6
the
successes
reefer.
and a 10.
Are you
That's
kidding
right.
me? You're so used to poisoning your system, the negative effects of marijuana barely glean on you. And all you get are the positives.
Wow.
And for the remainder of this session, you will get 1 extra dice on all perception-based.
Oh, look at
Ooh,
that, because you're
very good,
hyper-aware
thank
because the
you.
weed.
If you had failed, you might have lost a dice.
See, if you do enough drugs, you get superpowers.
That is true. However, you will lose 1 dice from your dexterity and willpower dice pools for the next half hour.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, with that in our minds, you finish hotboxing the RV, and you find yourself far from civilization, far from the winding rat race of Norfolk, to the deep, dank, soupy environ of the Great
Environ.
Dismal Swamp.
There we are. Oh, look at that.
Immediately, moisture assails your lips, your face, as heat just rises out of this dark, humid place. Rarely are people brave enough to go looking through the swamp at night.
I assume you and the rest of your companions have brought flashlights.
I hope so.
Of course.
In the fucking dark.
And so, with
night vision?
flashlights affixed and shotguns on your back,
I bought them on
make your
Amazon.
way
That's
in.
right.
Delmund rushes ahead of you, excited.
Oh man, you are not gonna believe it, okay? This thing is gonna blow your mind. Bill, what's the closest you ever got
All
to a
right.
creepy crawly?
I will be right
I
back,
mean, I
chat.
find bugs in my shoes almost
I'm
every
gonna
day.
still be listening,
aside
but
from
I
the
will
shoe
be right back.
bugs, like, you know, like we talk about it, but I mean,
All right.
what's the
All right.
closest
He's been
you've
gone now,
really
guys.
been
I can finally
to
tell
a
you the secret
cryptid?
information.
There was
Gene
that
is
really
actually
hairy baby
Pablo
once, but that
Escobar,
was just a
hiding
person.
in a flesh
I really
suit.
thought we found
Don't
them
tell
that night,
anyone.
too.
But no,
He'll
I
kill me
can't
if
say
you
really
guys find out.
got one.
Well, it looks like this is gonna be one hell of a time for all of us.
You walked deep into the great dismal swamp. Far off snarling of creatures hidden by the dark. Why don't you go ahead and roll me Dex Stealth, not forgetting your -1 penalty for being stoned.
Of course. Ooh, 3 successes, 110.
Ah, that 10. Why don't you go
Yes.
ahead and pop it?
Yes.
I will. Here we go. Another 2. 1 success.
Excellent, excellent. With your 4 successes, you raise your hand. You stop your cell in your tracks. As in the distance, the darkness, a shape. Has to be at least 6 foot tall, on 2 legs. Built like a truck. It's hard to make out, though. You may need to get closer for a better look.
Everybody, flashlights off.
Okay, what did you see, Bill?
We've got something out there. Big, stands up like us. I don't know if that's some kind of skunk ape or a bona fide Sasquatch, or maybe something else is out here entirely. But if it doesn't see us, we certainly see it, so let's not draw extra attention to ourselves. You hear that? Maybe it's some kind of echolocation.
I'm gonna get my shotgun raised up just in case.
Oh, careful, Dale, careful. And Bill will pull out his camcorder and turn it on.
You
Oh, yeah.
zoom in, trying to get
Shotgun
good
ready.
look. Then it begins moving, getting closer and closer, until finally a claw rakes across one of the trees. A palm wraps around it,
The fall. Come on.
and peeking around the corner. Oh
All right,
God!
I'm
It's
back.
a
I sure hope
bear.
We've didn't leak any
Oh,
secrets
shit.
I've told him in confidence, because that'd be really bad.
Never. Me
No,
would never
you
do
wouldn't
that.
do that.
Nah.
Not if you value the other liver you didn't
Like a
lose.
Sasquatch.
See what
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
this
nothing.
bear is,
Everything's
'cause we don't
great.
know.
Good, I'm glad.
Sure. Why don't you go ahead and roll me? Perception.
So I just came back to
Oh,
see that they're
God.
looking at the
Let's say
fucking monster in the woods.
I would give it to survival.
Right.
Difficulties.
Jesus.
Nah, difficulty 6 for survival. Or if you have it, science zoology.
I tried to go find the
which I
false
would give
monster
it
too, by the way.
5.
That never
Okay,
happened. There was
no
it's a bunch of
science.
tourist scams.
Okay.
So
If
I
I
can
was
tell you
survival,
about for that
Yeah, can I
Sasquatch.
justify survival just by virtue of
it's a
trying
big old
to know
tourist
what's
scam.
gonna be out here in the swamps and doing
Yeah.
what to kill me?
I absolutely think survival.
That's
as
Gene,
said,
I
would
paid
give
over
you survival, or if you had
$72,000 to
zoology
hunt the
knowledge, I
falk
would give you that
monster.
at lower
You're
difficulty.
telling what do you
so
mean it's a
survival
tourist
is gonna be
trap?
difficulty
Well, did you
6.
see the fucking
Sure.
building there? That's why
So
it's a
remember,
tourist
You have
trap.
+1 dice
I
from the
do.
gun.
I also have a
Listen, all
specialization.
right. I didn't
uncanny
spend all that
instinct.
money not to hunt no fucking monster.
Okay.
You find one. You find one right now, Skinner.
You could.
Oh
Why'd you go hunt the guy who's in charge of the
Ones,
tourist trap?
No successes.
He looks falk enough.
You reach in and you're trying to see what kind of bear is that? Is that a
Got my eye on you,
bear? Is that
Gene.
a brown bear? What? and then all of a sudden, you snap a twig underfoot. And out of surprise, you snap a shot with your hand. And the bright flash goes off.
Oh, shit.
And the bear is now looking at you.
It's a bear?
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's a bear?
Can I see now what species of bear it is?
It appears to be a relatively large black bear.
Oh, it's a black bear?
Bears are pussies.
Yes, but you've startled it. So
Yeah,
now
you've pissed it off.
It begins crawling towards you.
You pissed
on
off a
all
black
fours,
bear.
Going,
So they even found a cryptid. It's a black bear.
arms raised
The
high,
word's kind of cryptid, a
growls
real
at you.
thing.
Yeah, a bear.
Use you as an intruder.
My least favorite
Get your
cryptid.
shotgun ready.
That's right,
Follow my
bears.
lead. We have to be big. We
That's
gotta
right.
Get real big and try and scare this off. If it makes a swipe at me, just fucking shoot it. I don't know. It should scare it off.
Delman follows your lead. He gets on his tippy toes and he begins waving his hands.
Try to scare the bear.
Why don't you go ahead and make me manipulation intimidation?
Okay.
Time to
Would you
roll
like to
that.
spend a willpower?
I would love to spend
Oh!
Yes.
You didn't have to with one success. Why don't you go pop that 10?
Sure thing.
Okay, one success. You kind of raise your hands up. You begin making a big hullabaloo. Why don't I roll contested willpower for the bear?
Can I have to declare that before I roll, correct, for willpower?
That is correct.
Okay.
But you're in luck. The bear sees this cacophony and begins backing up.
Yeah, well, bears will do that. Black bears, especially, as he said, are kind of pussies. They usually don't want to actually attack you most of the
I
time.
think we're good. I think we're good.
You just open the door,
stressful. I gotta say, Close Encounters.
No,
like that.
father.
I mean, oh,
It
Close
was
like
the wind.
movie. Oh, like the movie Close
I get it.
Encounters. And
We
we're
get it.
for the alien. All right.
Delmond, shocked at the lack of Aurora's laughter, adjusts his vest.
Okay. Come on here and follow me. Follow me.
The flashlights go back on. Few steps later, one crooked
I
path
was actually almost
deeper
surprised.
into the
It was not so I should
recesses
open the door.
of this
They're whining. It's like, oh, no,
humid
no.
claustrophobic
It was
open now.
me.
swamp.
Me.
You find yourself
I'm in
sticking
your
your
walls,
foot
Gene. I'm in
straight
your
into
walls.
We've
wet,
said you and Pablo.
sopping.
We've said you're Pablo Picasso and a fleshlight or something like that. Wow.
And you realize
I would never
this
say
is the
such
same
thing.
place
Wow.
for those photos.
This is
Delmond
fucking
begins
heresy.
jumping for joy.
Here, man. Here.
Here,
We're
man,
right
here.
We're right here.
You're right here, alien.
Then as you don't
Okay, you
look
can
at the
come.
mud,
You can come in my room. Just don't. You're gonna clown my shit again.
there's
Who
not
are
a
you going to listen to?
trace
Tree Master
of the
Bob or notorious non-liar Aladdin Weebler?
That's true. I should
Wow,
maybe
wait,
consider that.
whoa. No, it was
One
here.
master's
It was
trees,
here.
one
Got my
doesn't.
photos.
Who are you going to trust?
Good point.
You're sure this is where you took the photo, right?
This is exactly
Okay,
what you
you're
see.
already
This-
starting to
this
try to
little
knock
thing,
stuff
this
down in
little-
my room.
and he
Great.
points in a particular
why
line
you
of
weren't in
grass.
here.
That was there. This tree here.
Please
and
don't
this
mock
how
my
it's
status
coming
with
over
your
like that.
status.
I recognize it, okay? I know what
She's
I
literally
saw.
trying to open the door to
But
leave.
where's-
Just because
where's
I
the
raised my
signal?
voice or
Man,
something.
I
Stop.
knew this was gonna be another
Stop trying to knock
wild
those tins
goose
over,
chase.
please.
No, come on.
Little
don't
hooligan.
say that. It was,
She is a
it was here.
hooligan. Okay, I'll open the door for you. You can go. I'm not trying to
Covered it
keep
up.
you in here. You're the one
They
that
came
got
by
the door
and
shut
they,
more.
you
don't
know,
have to
stole
stay
all
in
the
here.
evidence.
Do whatever you
What
want.
evidence is there? It
I wasn't
was a
trying
symbol
to
of the
help you in.
Maybe.
Oh, go play with
there
your.
were
Oh,
some
that's right.
things
Go
that
play
people
with your
didn't want
gamer
to
girl
know,
PC.
And
silly cat.
they took it. Let's scan. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can
There's
find
a
any
scratch board
remnants
that
of
has
the
a mouse
aliens.
attached to it.
Okay, let's.
Oh,
And
man.
a
look,
little
maybe
ball.
they're
She
still
likes it.
here.
And you all
What are
begin
you? Why are you coming in and out of my room?
wandering about this wet brown hole.
What are you doing?
Why don't you go ahead
Having
and give me a
zoomies?
perception investigation?
Yeah.
I
Sure.
think she is. Yeah.
This
she's
one's
being
going to
a
be
little crazy.
difficulty 7.
Okay.
It's the time for zooming.
It is, I
Good
guess.
thing I have 6 die.
Zoom o'clock.
Oh, god damn. I got one
That's still
failure.
one success.
That's still one success.
One
There she goes.
success.
She's literally running across the room to
You're looking high and low
spare
for
room.
these fucking
There.
extra
Okay, have fun in there.
You're
Your
looking
toys are in there.
for
Go play with them.
any sense of
Besides your
tracking
gamer girl
or
PC, which I
movement
keep in my
here.
room. Well, I keep it in the hallway right now.
And You're coming up empty. There's no even footprints. You know, you can tell like once or twice when you see areas that Delmond was here, but
Delmond.
there's no car tracks. It looks like, you know, just a fucking normal pile of mud. Maybe it rained. You're looking over some trees when all of a sudden
step on something hard.
Oops.
In one of the bushes.
That's something hard, huh?
What the heck? Not a rock. And reaching down to investigate, you see a piece of bright yellow plastic.
Oh shit, dog.
What the hell is this?
It's
You
Mayan.
It's Mayan, yeah.
And you see geometrical indentations. It looks almost like an artist's tool, maybe.
Maybe.
Stamp. Something that maybe you could create such indentations.
I think we found our culprit.
What did you find there, Bill?
And Bill will wheel around and hold this strange plastic tool to Delmond. Does this look familiar to you?
Oh no, I didn't see that at all where I was last night.
Last night? Oh, he did it. He faked it.
What do you think it is?
I think it's a tool to make that impression that you saw. You sure that you didn't make this?
He did.
Delmond?
So they could hang out.
I mean, come on. I guess maybe it's a hoax.
It's a hoax.
Maybe we
okay.
found a
He did that.
I think he might be lying to me.
I think he might be lying.
I think he might be lying.
Perception empathy.
Perception empathy.
1 success and a 10.
Go ahead and pop that 10.
Nothing.
You just give Delman this stern glance. His lip kind of starts to twitch. And...
He faked it so they could hang out.
All right, Bill. Okay. Okay, you caught me. Yeah. It's mine.
It's mine, okay? I faked it.
Bill, we've been working on this thing for years.
This thing?
Years! We haven't found anything. We haven't even gotten any money out of it. We haven't even come close to anything. I wanted to give us a win, you know?
Oh, God.
Where's the win in something that's completely fake? I thought we thought it's all been covered up and it's been suppressed because the man doesn't want us to know about this. Where's the integrity to it? I thought...
Well, that's real. That's real, Bill. You know, I believe just like you believe, but
I believed in this. And I believed in you.
Oh.
I thought this was real. I thought we actually had something. But you just had us chasing nothing that was here. Do you know how much that hurts me?
I wanted us to have something to bring to the bank. Because the Hidden Gazette is essentially it's about as well read as a diary. No one's looking us up because we don't make the big finds. And I'm starting to think that maybe a lot of these big finds, they need people to make them.
Then what's the point of doing all of it if it's a hoax anyway? What are they gonna come back and see? When they find that thing out in the swamps, say, oh, yes, they faked it. They put this there. Don't look into any of this. This is just part of your imagination. Well, we know that's legitimate, then, I don't know, those 24-hour hotlines, those wackos who do go on Howard Stern and make an ass of themselves. We're never going to be those people who worked in the Air Force and saw what they had at Roswell. We're nothing if it's all fake. Where's the belief? Where's the truth in all of it? You know what I should have done today? Instead of losing my job again, I should have followed that woman being dragged into a car by men in black. I should have left and followed them and saw where it led. They would have got me in the end. But at least it would have meant something. And maybe it would have survived. Not this. Dragged out in the middle of a swamp at 2 in the morning. Nothing here but a fucking tracery in the mud.
I guess I let you down, Bill. I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
I just wanted
the drama.
You get tired of chasing the truth when it just doesn't show up. Sometimes I guess I thought I had to make my own this time. I'm sorry.
I know. I know you only had the best intentions for it. It's just, it hurts, and I know. You're so desperate for something real so we can really put ourselves on the map, and it's just... It's
This ain't
nothing.
it, Chief. This ain't how you do it.
I know.
I guess so.
Well...
And then...
Boom!
A strike of red. Steam rising. Not here, but deeper in the swamp.
Fuck was that?
I don't know. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It wasn't you. You didn't set something like pyrotechnics off. You didn't plan that.
Ever since I blew off my pinky, I'm legally not allowed to own pyrotechnics anymore. No.
I'm fair enough.
Let's go. Let's go. Are we thinking let's go? I'm looking at that.
Yeah. That's if we're chasing smoke anyway, we might as well chase the real thing.
We're right behind you, Bill. We're right behind you.
Right behind you, Pilgrim.
And
Shotgun's ready.
Mad sprint. Go ahead and make me Dex Athletics.
Dex Athletics. 1 success, 1 failure.
So that's no successes.
Correct.
That's no success.
You begin sprinting out, your body
But
moving
he
as
is
fast
out of
as you can
shape as
carry it.
hell.
Your muscles lugging the weight of you over their bones as shrubs begin to disappear, as little pockets of marsh just they flash past you. You are moving. Your heart is beating. And despite it all, you're just barely getting passed up. First by Delman, younger, faster. He's making his way there. Gale and Glenn are racing their way through this underbrush. And so you're the last one there.
Oh boy.
But it doesn't really matter. Because everyone that reaches their destination reacts the same way.
Oh.
They see a clearing, but not a natural one. One made by something else.
Oh boy.
Gene is sitting there,
Trees.
floating.
That's right. I've done it before.
Cut
I'll do it
Again.
I'll
No.
do it again.
If they were cut down, they would be
I'll do it.
visible. Trees
Can't stop me.
disintegrated.
Oh,
I've
shit.
tried. He's got a gun.
I do.
Stumps.
Made out of gold.
Holes.
Solid gold.
Mhm.
Ash.
Facts.
Sometimes nothing at all. Still smoldering.
Do you still have that
With a faint
tiny Asian butler with the razor sharp hat?
Yes.
Oh, good. Oh. And the other guy
Gives
who's
the
like 8 foot
only
tall with the
light
metal
in
teeth?
This place,
Yes.
besides your
All right,
flashlights,
good. Just making sure.
which are so disorganized,
No
so
shit.
dropped that you don't even have a good look over this area. What is before you is an enormous basin now carved into forestry.
Oh boy.
Where are you going to look first?
Seeing the enormous basin ahead, Bill is going to look up at the sky.
It's a sunless, starless, cloudless black above you,
Oh damn.
which is strange to you given that there were stars in the sky just a moment before. It's then that Delmond, he lifts up his flashlight. Bill,
shit.
Bill, look.
Bill will train his eyes and his camcorder up.
Where Delman's flashlight illuminated once, Gale and Glenn follow right after. In the center, you don't see Mayan carvings or the secret histories of the old world. You see vast, strange, winding geometry. It's
Oh, now you're cleaning
focused,
geometry,
but not
fun.
in a metric that you might
Ah,
imagine.
fuck, I hate geometry.
Tendrils looping about, creating
How about modern
startling
English?
patterns enmeshed in
Keep it up. It's gonna be
What is now?
trigonometry.
I'll
scorched,
kill myself.
swampy floor. But that's not what catches your attention. Instead,
The weeb with the golden. You're damn right.
the thing standing.
I mean, no, it's a totally real gun, Gene. It's not a squirt gun. It's totally real.
The thing
Wow.
with the
It's real.
pale
It's real? Oh, boy.
gray skin.
Oh, bang.
Two bulbous,
Bulbous?
staring eyes.
Oh, boy. An Alamo.
And a single finger. Faintly glowing red.
E.T.?
It's an immigrant.
The fucking
Turns its
sirens I
head
thought were
slowly.
really happening. That's the video.
And then it looks at
It's
you.
a puppet groaning in pain, sounding like a lanky British man being absorbed
Holy shit.
to the mass of something big, foul, and Lebanese.
Lebanese.
Oh no!
Bill will look to
You
his
saw.
camcorder and just make sure it's still recording.
It is. Which doesn't give you any sense of ease, just clarity. It records as this thing moves like a serpent or like a cat. It's so graceful, fluid.
Fluid.
Even as its limbs, which should be ungainly, turn and face completely to you. And it slowly reaches a finger forward to point. The glow turned red,
Oh.
then blue.
Oh, shit. We got code blue.
And then in that moment,
From
He's
Code Red
offering
to Code
you
Blue.
blue raspberry.
Floodlights turn on behind you, whirling of helicopters, the sound of doors opening, of men, of metal, of things crowding out. Things
shit.
are happening all around you, and you're blinded by this sheer bright light ahead of
Oh,
you.
boy.
Freeze! Get down! Get down! Get down now!
And Bill will drop to his knees.
You see men in white suits, hazmat gear. They carry strange tubes. They carry what look almost like enormous quarantine gear. They carry devices that spark and shudder. You look at this. And Greg starts running.
Greg starts running.
Gale starts running. And Delmond, he grabs you.
Bill, we can't stay. We gotta go. Aliens, we gotta go.
And he lifts you up just in time for a line of electricity to fall down nearby you before tracing a line where you stood mere minutes ago.
Oh, shit, dog.
Shit, oh god, oh god, oh god. And Bill
Get
will
the-
fucking go. He is gonna book it out of the swamp.
Get the fuck out of here. Roll me Dex Athletics now.
Oh god, okay.
Okay, dog.
Oh god.
Oh, I have a -1 to dexterity, don't I?
Yeah, you sure do.
Yeah, you sure do from smoking the weed.
It's okay, I got a 10. I'm gonna pop that.
All right, all right.
And a 6. And a 6 success.
You see, and you are moving forward. You are a blur. You drop your flashlight. It rolls out of your hand as you're moving, such is your velocity. But fortunately, your companions have enough to light the way. You are in a rush. And it's not quite clear if there's something chasing you. Gale looks over.
Was that a real alien?
Yes, it was a real fucking alien. Oh my god, we got it. We got it on tape. We got it on tape. We gotta go. We
We could be followed, Bill. We could be followed. Where do we go?
I don't know. We gotta get out. We gotta circle back around and get to the van without being spotted.
What if they're already at the van, man? What if
Then
We're
we're
at the
fucked.
van,
We don't
man.
know.
Rig it
But
out,
they're
man.
here, and they know that thing's here too.
Oh, game over,
If-
man.
if it
Oh,
waits
game
them
over,
before
Shut up,
man.
it waits
Hudson.
us, we might get out alive.
No,
All
fuck
right,
you.
Bill, all right, we'll do it your way.
He cocks.
I'm Bill
his
Paxton, leave me
shotgun.
alone.
That's right.
He is
great
ready
actor.
to proceed.
Great actor.
And then
He was.
all of a sudden,
Oh,
John Landis?
eyes staring at you from behind.
Oh,
a
it is
tree.
John Landis. We're fucked.
oh shit, look out. He's got a helicopter.
Hand pointing. It's blue.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Bill is going to dodge out of the way. He's gonna try and combat roll to not be zapped to death.
you see as this and this line of electricity flashes out. You dodge out of the way.
Glenn is not so lucky.
Uh-oh.
This beam merges with his spore. He begins spreading out and then in and then... And you see as he disappears into this geometric spread as flash of blue light, and there is nothing left.
Oh God!
We have to keep moving! We have to keep moving!
All right, so you are running again. Make me another Dex Athletics.
Oh boy.
2 successes, 1 failure.
I think all his friends are gonna die.
All right, that's fine. You have 1 to keep pace, and you are making your way through the swamp.
I'm sorry, I should have never brought us out here, Bill. I didn't realize
We just gotta go. We just gotta leave right now. We gotta go.
Okay.
And you make it to outside where the car was. The car is there.
But there's not the only thing.
And 3 men in suits with sunglasses are standing around it.
Yeah.
They haven't seen you all yet.
Oh shit! Get down!
Bill, if these guys, if they're chasing the alien, maybe they're not working with it.
No, they will fucking neutralize us. They're supposed to protect the narrative and the truth. They will fucking ice us. Get down.
It's the man.
That's right, it's the man.
Stealth.
The big man.
I'm not very good
The
at
government.
that one. It's gonna be. It's a straight 3 again. No successes and 1 failure. -1 success.
Oh boy.
You try to get down, but as you do, the latches on your shotgun they go off. And all of a sudden, all 3 agents turn and look at that little shred of woods.
Did you, hear something, Mr. Black? I think I did, Mr. White.
Mr. White,
Why
Mr.
don't we
Black.
take a look at it, Mr. Gray?
Mr. Gray.
Bill, take Delman.
What is he doing out here? Shouldn't he be at a retirement home eating pudding?
You would think.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
I'm not
And
afraid.
Oh wait,
see
this is 2006.
Gale
He could have still been
stands
with the
up.
government.
I surrender. I surrender.
What will you do?
Bill will encourage Delman to just go and try and move as stealthily as they can through the underbrush.
1 last chance. Dex stealth.
Oh man.
At this point, I would say that you're pretty sober. I will remove
Oh,
the
he's gonna remove
bonus
the
for
bonus,
perception and the penalty for Dex. Also,
Thank you.
if succeeding here is very important to you, you may want to spend a willpower for an automatic success.
I will spend a willpower here to not
Yes.
potentially be removed.
Excellent. So when you roll, you have 1 automatic success. Let's see what else you need with difficulty 6.
Oh boy. Oh, that's not good.
I love this game so much.
Rage is so fun.
With no successes, you stand up. You start to make a break for it with Delmond.
And what about those 2 over there?
Now it's a sprint. Roll me Dex Athletics.
Shit.
Get them!
Cheese it. Oh no, it's another 2. Why am I rolling so many ones?
Oh no! But you pop it, you get to pop that 10.
Oh god, legs don't fail me now. It failed me now.
It failed me now. He's they're
You
failing.
start to get up and you're, oh my god! One of these agents just breaks off in a full tilted sprint. You've never seen a man that size run that fast.
Oh, shit,
and he
dog.
goes running straight for your direction. As he does, you are down. You've fallen. You're in the muck. You're in the mire. You're behind the bush. And Delman just looks down at you. I'm sorry. And then runs
Yeah,
right
he's
at
gonna
the guy
leave.
tackling him. Delman's a stocky guy, but he's not built like a G-man. And though
Oh, he
he's
tried-
down on him now, going,
Ah, come on, get away! Come on!
No,
And
his
starts
friends are
punching him in
sacrificing
the
themselves
head.
for him.
You can tell that this
Run,
advantage isn't going to
Bill.
last
Yep.
for very long.
Bill is going to try and book it one more time, and I would like to spend another willpower.
All right.
Willpower. Try to
Book
get
it.
success.
One last time.
One more go.
I think you get like
Oh my
refreshed on your
fucking
willpower for
Christ.
rounds, don't you?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
With no successes.
No successes again.
You continue
moving. You're running as fast as you can. You're breaking away from the sound of your friends as they are detained, as they are brought someplace you might not want to know about. And you think you've made it clear.
But
before.
That's right, Mr. Gray. I've found him.
Alone in the dark of the swamp. You and a man with sunglasses. A room apart.
You should make this easier on yourself and come with me, Mr. Morgan.
How do you know my name? How do you know who I am?
How indeed. I suggest you cease resisting.
You're not gonna take me away to some loony bin. You're not gonna... This is too important. We worked our lives for this one. My friends gave theirs. I can't let you zero-sum me here.
Zero-sum, you have quite the active imagination. I'm not asking because there's a chance you can escape. I'm asking nicely. So why don't you go ahead and cease resisting?
They're aliens.
Begin barreling through your skull. I need to make a roll.
Oh.
What is your current willpower?
My current willpower is 8.
Excellent. With one success, you feel something trying to worm its way into your psyche.
They weren't agents the entire time. They're aliens.
It's like a centipede under your skin. It's a worm crawling between your veins. This sense, this doughy-eyed complicity, it starts pulling through your head. And it's enough to buy him a couple steps.
Nope.
But not much more. You know he just tried something and it didn't work. You still have your will to resist. You still have one last chance.
One last chance.
To break away.
How many willpower am I permitted to spend?
Only the one.
Only the one.
Can't be too easy for you.
Of course. One more chance. Come on, I need this.
Yeah, I need
it. Yeah, I need it.
I don't know what you just did, but I'm not going. They've got to see this, and ain't no mip gonna take me today. 3 successes and a 10.
All right, we take those. Why don't you pop that 10?
Oh no, it's a 1.
That's okay, because it was popped. It doesn't reduce from your total.
No, it doesn't.
We're going to get an opposed athletics check here. You have 3 successes. And lucky stallion that you are. I think you make it out.
Oh, damn, he made it.
Running. Now. Which way? Left, right?
Left.
All right, you make a sprint for it. You leave behind the G-Man as he chases after you with animalistic fervor. He's not expending as much energy when you briefly look past. He's not giving it as much as you're giving this. But it doesn't seem like it matters too much. He's still on your tail.
Oh, shit.
He's still making his way. He is on you, but your speed is just enough to keep inching you out. You are making the run of your life. You find yourself caught up in a spider's web. It's right in your face. I gotta get this thing off, and you start pulling it off. Only to see that there's something weird with this spider's web. It's tied to something. Do you pull it off?
He's gotta move. He's gotta pull it off.
You pull it off, and you see a single strand rolling up the tree. And for a second, it catches your attention. The tree that it was stuck on bucks. And then falls down behind you. Jesus Christ. You hear the agent attempt to dodge out of the way. Bam! And you have an opening. You might be able to get away.
I'm going to boost this with willpower again. 4 successes minus 1 because of the failure for 3.
3 successes.
Wow.
You find yourself in the underbrush, in the wake of that fallen tree. Eventually you see that agent emerging from the darkness. He turns his head to the left, then the right, puts a finger to his ear.
Can't find Morgan. Any idea on his position? Right. I'll continue scouting the area.
And then you see him running off,
Oh.
disappearing into the folds of the forest.
Well, damn.
And you are left alone.
You escaped.
Oh my god. What the fuck did I get myself into? Oh my god, it's all real.
Yeah, you're kind of fucked there, buddy.
It was all real.
It's
the
all
entire
real.
time.
Israel. Israel. Israel.
No!
No.
We got the proof we needed.
At what
my
cost?
God.
All your friends are gone.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god.
That's the crash. Realizing what's
I
happened.
still got this. He'll look down at his camera. Is it still recording?
Oh yes,
Oh yes,
it's
it's been
still
recorded.
capturing your every move. But you notice there's a bit of spider silk just behind
That
the
isn't.
limb.
What the fuck?
Bill will reach down
Nothing.
to try and
Subsidy this
pull it
meme I
away.
just got sent.
Oh
camera.
no.
As you do,
fine.
you're able to get it off the camera, but it snaps.
No, if I gotta see it,
as if
so do you,
There's
fucker.
some other force on the other end. You move
Go
your
ahead,
head
send it
up
to me
to
then.
take a
Oh,
look.
bucket.
You see that it's wrapped around a tree.
Oh,
Wrapped
spiderwebs.
around another tree, wrapped around another tree. This line of
God, that's
silken
curse.
thread
Right? That's what I
That's
said.
curse.
moving about the trees, as if in a pattern.
What the? That's just one tenacious spider. Bill will turn the camera back to himself. I don't know what I just saw. I don't know who they were, what that was. I think there's a lot more going on in the great dismal swamp than they might want us to know. And he'll try to turn the camera back to look at the
Web.
internecine thread running through the entirety of this swamp. And he'll try and snap it.
You try as you can't snap this thread. It's not budging. You put your full strength behind it. It's not breaking. And if you listen closely to the din of the swamp, you can hear a
Bird noises.
as if this silken length is wrapping around more and more of this place.
Uh-oh.
What is this? And he'll... If it's tearing it, it's not working. He's gonna try and wrap it around his finger, as if one might do with a errant length of thread coming undone from a sweater.
You do this, and you blink for a moment, and you find yourself in a strange place.
The fuck?
Suddenly, it's bright out. The American flag pitched behind you. There's a blackboard in which you've drawn on Professor Morgan. You seem to be holding court over a large class. Your topic of discovery? Ancient history.
Oh.
You blink, it's gone. And another one. Your hands, they're covered in blood. You
Doctor.
blink before realizing why. You're in a teal smock. In front of you, a surgery. And you. Yes, you. It's you that the nurse staff look at expectantly. Another one at the back of a garbage truck. You're taking what you can before an individual approaches behind you. A man in a large, billowing, navy blue jacket. He cocks a gun at you. NYPD, get on the ground! before it too is gone. And
Jesus.
these visions, these one after the other, one after the
Of the
other,
lives he's
they
lived.
assail you until you drop
Yep.
the thread. And it lands peaceably down amongst a wad of grass.
What was that?
Follow the string.
Who said that?
Chase the truth.
Who are you? And he's frantically panning around with the camera, trying to get a beat on where is this voice coming from.
Follow the string. And chase the truth.
The camera pans in a circle around the dark swamp. You don't find head or high water of the source of the voice. There's a light glow now around the string.
Bill is going to pan the camera to the string that he saw, and he's going to look to the little video window on the camcorder and see if it's picking up the string that is there.
Oh, yes. You can see it better now that it's more vibrant in the dark, now that it shudders off its strange glow to you. But on the camera,
It's nothing.
there's no string at all.
Nope.
Oh.
What is this? Is this some kind of geomantic phenomena? Is this? And he'll try and hold the string again in his hand.
Oh boy.
The string, see the gazebo that you built. No, that you didn't build. You see the money that you earned, or maybe the money that you didn't earn. You see the sky, you see the ground, you see the oceans and the earth. It's hard to tell what you're looking at. The truth could well be here, in this isolated corner of the great dismal swamp. Or it could be elsewhere. That voice echoes again in your head.
Follow the string. And chase the truth.
The truth.
Follow the string. Why do you want me to follow this? Is you that agent from before? Show yourself. Show yourself I'm armed.
There is no agent. There is no reply. Just the sound of the wind in the woods and the glow of the string.
Follow the string.
I don't know where this is going. He'll turn the camera back on himself. I don't know if I'd even heard that. Or if you heard this on here. But if I'm gonna find out what that thing was, who those men were, I'm gonna have to trust it. I'm gonna have to follow this thing. Whatever it might be. And whatever it might lead to. And Bill will get up and look to where the string is going, and he will continue following it.
Oh boy.
This light leading him in deeper into the swamp.
Darkness is your only companion outside of the sounds of the woods and the glow of the string. It snakes about neighboring locations without a care. First trees, then it runs along the ground before crawling back up and forward again. The path is quite treacherous. Takes a little while too. But eventually, you see where it leads you. Deeper than you might have wanted to be.
We
At a
deep
location of which you have long lost track of. A yellow sign hidden among the underbrush. Joint Station 6. Ashley. Beyond the sign, there is a clearing in the swamp.
Oh boy.
Something that seems out of place. A
Silent Hill shit
Well,
here.
That is some silent shit right there.
Concrete building. It looks almost white. In stark contrast with how dirty this swamp can be. It has windows, doors, a series of black cars, a large black van. Inside, red lights shine, suggesting a chaos that you might not have
I got a bad
before.
feeling about that, Gene.
Pretty spooky.
Will you grasp it?
Grasp it.
I want to know more.
I want to know more.
I need to know more.
Would you like to know more?
Would you like to know more?
Here, I think. I don't think I'm supposed to be here either, but I think we're well and past that point, everybody.
There is a form emerging from the trees. Something inside the darkness.
Oh boy.
It is light.
It's Mr. Frog.
Mr. Frog, damn you.
It is where the thread has led you. Glowing with a sort of unnatural silver. A large, 9-foot tall humanoid featured thing moves out from the swamp. And it stares right at you.
Oh, God.
Its limbs, its hands, its feet, all of them enormous beyond human mean, and its facial features. It reminds you almost of a Sasquatch.
Porky?
Made of string.
String Squatch.
What the hell are you?
What of the pork squatch, though? That's the question.
Use the truth.
For your path ends in the dark. I want to know. I want to know more. What is the truth? What do I choose? You're like a Bigfooter.
A hand smashes down onto your shoulder.
Yep.
You won't need to worry about the truth, Mr. Morgan.
And an injection into your neck. Something steals into your body. Turn around and you see the black shades of the man from before.
You won't remember much of this at all.
Oh shit, got him.
And you fall.
And you fall.
And so what else do you remember, Mr. Morgan?
That's the last thing I remember. That research site, that man in the suit, knocking me out with some kind of sedative.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I hate to say, but a lot of the things that you remember may not have happened the way you thought.
What now?
You see, while you were out on your cryptid hunt in the woods, Mr. Glenn Willings, he happened upon a live wire and was electrocuted. In the ensuing chaos, things might have seemed very confusing. Hallucinations in that kind of high-stress environment, they aren't uncommon.
I will be right back. I hear a cat.
Oh,
I hear Sash whining, so I gotta feed her.
Though, that
It's about
the
time I
things
do.
you were
Hi, Sash.
seeing with,
We'll
the
do that.
danger
Aw.
you were in, none of that exists. And I'd like you to come back to reality with me.
Oh no, it's just as real as it gets. And there was no live wire. What do you mean live wire in the swamp? There's no live wires there. He wasn't electrocuted by some sort of errant pole or construct. No, he was atomized. He was
Sir,
turned
I
into...
know that this might be hard for you to grasp.
No, you don't sir me. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you think you're keeping me. But I know what I saw.
Okay, I'm prescribing you a certain medicine. It's called Nuvinicil. Have you ever heard
You're
of
not
it?
gonna make me forget what I saw there. What do you want me to forget? He's dead. I know he's dead. It doesn't matter. He's gone. But I know what I saw. I know that sight
Mr.
that I saw.
Morgan. I wish you had chosen not to be difficult.
She raises her hand to your ear.
Oh no.
He's resisting. Pumping the gas.
And Bill will, in response to this, try to pull away at the chain linking him to the bed here and try and break it with just brute strength.
You go ahead and roll me strength. Strength athletics.
And I have deceptive strength as well for my skills.
Even better.
Oh, not so good. Not so good.
You raise your strength, but
It's like the man in the video says, you can't break these cuffs. They're stronger than brute strength. They're meant
can't
for
break
this
these
kind of
cuffs.
You
thing.
can't break these cuffs, dog.
As you see the lady turn,
I can break these cuffs.
you know, we were going to help you, Mr. Morgan, and now we can't.
Now we
And
can't.
I'm sorry. She puts on a mask as this mist
Yes.
begins being channeled into the room.
He's gonna hold his breath. Is the bed moving at all, or is it stationary?
Oh, it's stationary, but
But
as you
there's
hold your
gas.
breath, you see something that she doesn't. You blink once, you blink twice as this gas begins filtering in, and you realize that string squatch
Oh shit.
standing right behind her.
Oh shit.
He
String
raises
squatch.
his hand.
You've chosen the truth. Now, seek it
Oh shit.
and bring it to the light. Bill Morgan.
Oh, he chose right.
And as you blink, you realize something. You realize something insane.
Oh shit.
That those strings you were following, that thing you were looking at, it's not just there. It's
Everywhere.
Everywhere. On
is
the
awakening,
smoke,
this whole
on
point.
the walls, on the woman,
He sees
on the
beyond
cup,
reality
on
now.
you.
I can just
You're
tell that's what the whole point
surrounded
is, like
by
you're seeing beyond
string.
reality.
And all you need
That's right.
to do is find which ones to pull.
Oh shit.
The true nature of reality filters into your mind, and I have only one question for you. As you awaken from this long, eternal sleep, how will you break out of this cell?
Oh god. I'm laughing.
I'm concerned.
He'll reach up his hands, and he'll touch the strings flowing in the air around, plucking them like some kind of divine instrument. The harmonies of this grand tapestry unfurled before him. He will reach up his hands, fingers touching any number of threads, and he will say, I surrender to nobody. And he will grab them in his fingers and pull
You
them
just
down.
laugh at your
Are pulling it all down. Is there any
Hell
particular
yeah.
form that the dissolution takes?
As he grabs and pulls these strings, you see as the room around him,
Yes,
this
he is. He's a
padded
mage
room, these
now.
walls that were once there, solid and imposing, begin fading away as if they were particles disappearing back into the ether. This fire of entropy-made form finally being unleash the chaos of the system roiling forth as what once was a room gives way to nothing. The walls around him coming down, the woman in front of him unraveling, exploding apart into more and more fibers that just weave their way back and snaking back in as if it was a tapestry itself, repairing these errant, now severed cords. As the walls around fade, the gas recedes and peters out into nothing, and the facility at large opened up to him, no longer isolated in this featureless room.
The door is open to you. Will you go through?
He will walk through, as what remains of a frame that was there also begins unraveling as he brushes his hand upon it, leaving it for the last time.
Yep.
You leave the padded room, and in its place is stark white.
You're a mage, Phil.
This doesn't look like any hospital you've ever seen.
Nope.
There's no windows. You don't quite know where you're at.
The glowing.
But you do know one thing. As you walk out and you leave an area that was once labeled holding cell, red klaxons blare out.
Oh, that's why.
Lights.
Alarm,
of
alarm, he's a
crisis
fucking mage.
there, and a voice over the intercom proudly and calmly mentions,
All Site Ashley staff are recommended for immediate evacuation or anticipation of a level 3 threat. I
Oh,
repeat,
level 3 is a
all
mage.
on-site staff are requested to evacuate or prepare for a level 3 reality threat.
Ooh.
in hallways far away from you, you
can manipulate reality.
glimmering this through the network of strings in your mind, you can tell that doors are opening and closing, that men are shuffling things out of cupboards into furnaces, or more likely, rushing for exits.
Yeah, they're trying to run.
You know that there are men aplenty, men like the agent, men like the therapist, men like Mr. Black all around you, but not to your right. If you sought to leave this place, you might want to venture there.
Bill will begin walking to his right and looking towards any visible loudspeaker. Is there a string going from that loudspeaker towards him?
Yes, there's strings from all things connecting to you. You need only reach out and ensure the connection persists.
Bill will reach out towards the string.
They do, yes. Correct.
Going towards
Reality
the
has to fix
loudspeaker.
itself, as you said, Nathan.
And
It just
weave it through his fingers and pull it
As much
to
as I
him,
don't know anything about the
intending
World of
to
Darkness
bring the
series, this
voice
actually
that
just
had
makes
just
sense
said
to me, though, that mages can
to
do
him.
that. 'Cause that's a very
Inside
normal
of your
thing, like
hand
a lot
now
of fictions where mages are manipulating reality.
is a sparking part of a computerized console. Audio dials, different volumetric cursors. They surround this thing, which now sparks as if freshly hewn from its original standpoint. Wires
You are fine.
dead
It is the
beneath
snack
your
time.
grip. The alarm continues, but not the
I guess that's one problem down, and he'll throw it back behind him as it just kind of disappears and unravels.
Of course.
And he will continue walking to the
Look
right,
for your friends.
presumably to a door leading out of this corridor.
Oh, yes. You find your door there, and you open it up to a parade of fire.
That's not supposed to be here.
He'll close the doors.
Oh,
He'll
that's not
focus
supposed
for a moment, and he'll grab some strings that were fluttering through the crack and open the door yet again, pulling those strings taut in opposite directions.
You pull the strings, the door closes and reopens. There's a sliding sensation at the pit of your stomach as, in place of a fire, you see a cafeteria.
Wow.
Empty of all life, save for, the smell of quite tempting chili.
Chili.
You pull it again, though. That's not your real destination. And in place, you have
a heliport as men in black garb, looking almost like unmarked SWAT officers, pour out and in to the building from a helicopter. Go, 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 go! You realize that's not quite the exit you're looking for, and you pull the third one before winding up in a sterile corridor labeled Top Secret Holding.
Oh shit.
Well, out of the frying pan. And Bill will walk through this new iteration of the hallway. And he will close the door behind him and
into the fire.
Just tap on it and say,
You don't need to open again. This is fine.
All at once, the gears in the door disintegrate. They gum up. And this door is quite useless. But as you begin moving forward, there's a glass pane on the left side of this hallway.
I don't trust
that
it.
reveals a curious occupant.
what does Bill see looking through this glass pane?
You see two beady eyes, pale, liquidous flesh. You see the alien, and it looks at you.
Hi, I'm Carl.
Hi, I'm Carl.
You killed my friend.
It raises its hands slowly, not pointed, an open palm in the air. Then it looks at its hand as two fingers rise in the air before pressing it against the glass. The peace symbol.
Oh.
Why did you kill him? Why did you kill my friend? What? Why you don't come in peace?
The alien gestures out at the room behind you, the top secret corridor. It gestures at the clean, sterile efficiency of the hallway, the military equipment so obviously used in its construction, the seeing eye in the dull camera in the corner, and seems to believe it's communicating some point about the facility before its head raises up to look you in the eyes again.
I don't get it. Makes sense, damn it. Aren't you supposed to speak? Don't you have telepathy? You're telling me all those videos lied? You're telling me
You mean the videos online lied?
The alien puts a hand to its eye and then points a finger forward, past you. It glows, this time a yellow color. An energy seems to be gathering on the tip of the finger. Before... There's a sense that something's changed here. And a door behind you unlocks.
Huh. Oh.
And Bill will turn around to the door that is there.
Oh
Is
shit,
there any
hacking
sign out
rate.
by it, or is it very much the same as it was in here, just nondescript?
It says number 3.
Whatever I'm supposed to see is in that room, right? That's what you're telling me.
The alien just looks at you.
Yeah, it's not gonna. It gave you the point.
Okay, well, if there's something in there, or I'm gonna turn around and you're gonna turn me into shapes, we're gonna have a problem.
Will you turn your back on the alien?
Bill will turn around. Well, he'll sidle up to the door, still like half keeping an eye on the alien, and open that door, slipping inside without taking his eyes off of it.
The door opens. And inside is something you weren't quite expecting.
This is his friend.
A hand. But not a human hand.
Oh.
A face. But not a human face. Not an alien face either. Inside of that room is a chimpanzee.
What the fuck? A chimp?
In a surgical gown. Playing with a pair of keys.
Joe Rogan?
What are you doing, Joe Rogan?
Turns and it looks at you as you enter.
Oh. And Bill will point his finger out.
Getting ready for the lawsuit?
Monkey!
Monkey!
There was a monkey. There's a monkey here!
It begins crawling on the ground before quickly jumping onto your shoulder.
You're not supposed to be here either, are you?
Chimp friend.
And he lifts his hand,
Chimp
showing
friend,
you
chimp friend.
a pair of keys. They're Delman's keys for his RV.
Where did you get these?
Friend chimp.
Oh,
He
did he get
points
turned into a
at
monkey?
the alien, which is just staring at you from behind glass.
Are you Delmond?
The fucking he turned into a
Turn
monkey?
you into a monkey?
He looks at you. And then just kind of climbs off and begins walking into the hallway.
What a peculiar creature.
It's his best buddy there. The guy that sounded like Elvis, and then... and also John Wayne.
Fuck.
And as you freak out, you realize you can't see those strings anymore.
Uh-oh.
That moment of godlike power, it seems like it's slipped away from your grip. And rather than what you were before, now you feel more like a man in a room with a monkey and an alien is also watching you.
Where'd they go? Where'd they go?
No shit.
Then he'll look around frantically back to the alien if there's any strings going to that alien or its room or whatever.
Oh, no strings, none that you can see, not with your normal eyes. The
Well,
alien is just
lost the
looking.
power.
Can I use my non-normal eyes?
Reaches out and grabs a white.
What do my elf eyes see?
On it, you could tell it had been scribbling something, but just kind of wipes it away before it begins drawing. And then it shows you the drawing. There is a flying saucer, a car, and a passing resemblance of you and it walking to the car together. And it just starts crawling out to the door that was at
Come
the
on,
end
friend
of
chimp, let's get the
hallway,
fuck out of
pointing
here.
towards
Save
it,
us.
as if to signal you forward.
Oh, okay. We go this way. It's fine. What about that? What about that one? The little gray guy.
What about the alien? It's not there.
Oh, it's gone.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, right. Fuck it.
All right. Let's go.
He just
We're
had
gonna
too
go
much fun
take the
saying
car.
that.
and
What
we're
about
gonna
the
go
alien?
into
It's not
traffic.
there. It's gone.
Okay, alien's gone. I might be dead. This could be hell, but there's a monkey here, so it can't be that bad.
He'll go. He'll start walking, and he'll start walking a little bit faster, and he'll start sprinting up to the monkey towards the end of the hall.
You pass by windows that contain freak after freak. One had a giant weird worm. One had a panther with octopus limbs.
Oh, boy.
You're kind of not really looking at it. You're kind of more focused on the monkey and the alien and the drawing. And when you finally get to the end of the hallway, the door opens to reveal a enormous hole.
A hole.
As if the building had been shorn out from the outside.
Oh.
As if the building was just missing outside of this hole.
The entire building, save for this little section, is gone.
Oh, no. It's more that you can see the building and it continues. But whatever was in this hallway is not... There is no more hallway.
No, it's gone.
And you can see the hallway actually continues because the door is on, like, about
I don't know, 20 feet away from you on the same level. It's like there should be a hallway here, but there is no longer.
No.
And instead, you are outside.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh. Woo.
Okay.
Time to leave.
Did I do that? Did I? No. No. Gotta keep moving. Gotta follow the monkey.
This monkey.
You. Where do we go?
And he climbs down very carefully. He winds up on the swampy ground. And he points at this outcropping in the swamp. You're in the back of the facility that you saw from the front. It seems like you've never left. And this wasn't all a day ago. This might have been a matter of a few hours ago.
Oh.
That all of this happened.
It was all real.
Well, duh.
Oh, yeah, no shit.
Not long after that, you hear above the din of the rooftop, the helicopter blades whirling, the sound of men.
Storm the perimeter, get it, secure the base.
Further up ahead of you or behind you. None of that seems to matter. Because overhead, the sky is starless.
Oh.
There is no moon or cloud. But then a slit in the sky opens up.
Oh shit, the alien ship.
A circle of light falls from the sky. And floating to the ground from on high is Delman's RV.
Hell yeah.
It
Lone
landing
Star.
without a sound.
Holy
Then
shit.
the beam
It just gone. There, take it. We don't want
above
it.
your head, you notice as stars return to the sky, one by one by one, as the enormous breadth of a city-sized saucer
Oh my god.
moves from overhead.
Ah,
Holy shit.
so that's what that was.
Into the stars.
Fuck, dude.
Whoa.
Alright, time to leave.
That is fucking cool. I think I know where we need to go.
The monkey looks up at you expectantly.
I think it's time we leave.
The monkey joyfully crawls around the back of the car. It gets into the passenger seat, puts its seatbelt on. It sits expectantly,
The
excited,
monkey just wants to go.
ready to leave this
Fuck
place
yeah.
behind.
Monkey
And Bill will
friend.
start walking towards this
Monkey
vehicle too.
friend.
And he'll pause a moment because he'll remember in this moment of lucidity, in validation, why they came there in the first place. And he'll remember that he doesn't have his camera. And he'll search his person, which also I feel like is worth asking. I should have asked this before. Is Bill in his regular clothes or is he in a surgical smock?
You were not in a surgical smock, but you're right. You don't have your shotgun. You don't have your camera. But as you turn to ask that question, you hear a ch-ch, and then a ch-ch.
Oh.
You look
Got it.
over, and you realize that
The
the
monkey has them?
has both of them.
What? How?
The hell?
Oh. You know how to work that thing, little man?
Oh, go. Oh, he just.
I don't know why I trust a monkey with a shotgun. But I do.
But I do.
He's raising it
But I
up to
do.
his head and
yeah.
doing a little dance.
Let's get out of here, little guy.
And Bill will walk over to the RV, and he'll look one last time at the facility, swarming with agents, all fucked up from any manner of manipulation of the weaves around him. And he will close the door, walk to the front, get in the driver's seat, buckle in, turn on the RV, and fucking gun it out of there.
You leave the facility behind, as well as the world of the sleeper.
Yep.
As Bill Morgan drives back to Norfolk, Virginia.
Now in the awakened world.
Yep. He's changed. He's a mage now.
Hulky Crow, welcome to Mage the Ascension.
Oh, yep. Which it is.
That was phenomenal.
It was really good. Beautiful. I've been looking forward to watching this for quite some time, and I'm glad we finally got to it.
Hell yeah, dude.
And it's just the start. There are more videos than this now, too.
Thank you for watching this episode
That's
of the
right.
Norfolk Wizard Game. We hope it's given you ample cause to believe and fear what's really out there.
Oh, yeah.
The character of Bill Morgan is performed by the indomitable Hulky Crow. The storyteller was yours truly, Speaker D.
Yep, Speaker D.
If you
That's
enjoyed
right.
this session, follow us on YouTube at Brava Alphabusa, or consider becoming a patron at
There's a lot of people that are patrons for
patreon.com/Alphabusa.
Alphabusa, by the way. A lot of
There
people.
you can find sneak
Yes,
peeks
so
at
many.
upcoming Ogrepopenang projects, such as Hunter the Parenting, Half-Life Zero Viscosity, and of course, the Norfolk Wizard Game.
Yep.
Thank you.
And maybe one day we'll get back
And that's where we got
to the Emperor's TTS.
Oh, man.
One day.
Fucking A, Speaker.
Oh, God. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked
That was,
it.
oh my God, that was fantastic. You fucking devil. And no wonder you do so much fucking writing. Holy shit. That was amazing.
I'm really glad you liked it. Yours is one of my favorites. I worry that it dragged a little too long. We definitely went over the time limit that I expected, but we can, we'll figure it out, especially when we see how long the other awakenings are.
That's true.
Yours is the
We could always
first, so
release
that's
it
probably going to be the
standalone.
longest. When you do it for the first time of something, it will always be the longest most of the time.
How
Exactly.
did you like? Oh, we should probably stop recording.
Oh, yes, we should.
Okay.
Welcome to
Carl the Deranged.
the Norfolk Wizard Game. One thing that I really fucking enjoy
What the
is
fuck?
the personification of grief that clearly Bill Morgan is inhabiting. As the thing starts out, you're not sure who is, but then you need
Carl-
get to learn him better.
Carl
Like
the Deranged is
Bill
the guy who
has
does a lot of the
superpowers.
visual for a lot of stuff they do too, by the way. That's it, what he was mentioning the credits for.
construction.
That's Carl.
Really deranged.
He is finished.
A job that makes you want to
Yeah,
blow your
I know what I
fucking
said.
brains out. Something more I need to talk about, and that's regarding Bill's friends. Clearly, you can tell that his friends are only there out of circumstance and not because they enjoy each other. Otherwise, Bill would be horrified when they died.
When they
I'm
died.
sorry, I had to blow some snot out of my nose. Regarding the RV, though, I have
I
some
love it.
problems
I have
because
some
clearly
problems.
you can see that the RV is a
He's making fun of
model
himself if he drew it.
2000 Pontiac. However, the interior is clearly a model 2012 Desto Eldorado Rover. What the fuck? In summary, this is a good episode, but it's lacking in some places. I'm gonna give it a rating out of 7 out of 54.
7 out of
Could
54.
be better, didn't hate it. And that's it for today from
Great. I love it.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Carl.
One more video after this, and then we are done. Oh, I don't know why I just skipped it. Go back. Let's go back to that. The Dragon Tamer. There.
It's been an honor, sir.
See you next time, Dragon Rider.
I have already sent 50 million yen to both of your bank accounts.
Wow.
Take care,
What's that meal
young
money?
master.
Thanks, guys.
Right?
So, honey, are you excited for America?
Oh, that's what, oh, they didn't even leave. That's before they
I
had
don't think
their
my
whole
English is
family.
very
That's
good.
another flashback.
Don't worry. I'll beat up anyone that makes fun of you.
What a pathetic sight.
Huh? Kenzo, what do you want?
What I want? I've told you countless of times, Kiyoshi. I gave you an offer. We were the perfect team. Together, we could have ruled the underworld. But instead, you left the Yakuza, marry this filthy commoner,
Wow.
and now run to America. You are a coward and a disgrace.
You look American,
Kenzo.
bruh.
Go make yourself a family. I'm sure the right woman is out there for you. Don't touch me.
You
really are weak, Kiyoshi. I'm done with you. Also, the family just puts a bigger target on your back.
Wow, he really wants you to come back.
Yeah. But don't worry, honey. I got you now.
Gate 2 is now departed.
Oh, gotta go run.
Oh, crap, we're super late.
Oh shit. Alright, last video. Here we go. Space Station 13, Frogopolis.
Wizard.
That's right. Wizard.
Frog Mount.
Zach just fired a rocket launcher at the frog riding wizard. What a show.
I know this song too, by the way. It is actually a song that's called Frog. It's from it's called Underwood. It's an RPG rhythm game.
No.
What is it? Wizard here.
Wizard game.
Wizard was a land.
Norfolk Wizard game.
Let's try it. There it is. Giant frog.
Made a mistake.
You have made a mistake.
I'm digging the funky music.
Very funky.
I think it will be funny.
They will be funny. Gas. Frog.
Frog.
Frog. Probably more built up to transform you into a scanned creature.
Damn it.
Polymorph.
Every fucking time with this guy.
Nope. E-frog. The frog. Transforming. Oh. Oh, he's transformed. He's now a frog.
Frog. I am now frog.
Can't ride me. I want to. Whoop. Screams. I can. Funny. Oh. Don't do it, please.
Please don't do it.
Don't do it, please. No. Stop. Wow, 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 wow.
Okay, I will hop back here later.
I'll hop back here later, there's a frog. With the frog. Shit. Scream. Oh. The frog got. I can out cooking all my HUD buttons. Oh boy. What? Frogs.
High force.
Right on polymorph. Yeah. Oh god. Holy shit, frogs.
Too many frogs.
3. Frogs are friends. Infinite frog exploit. Frogopolis. Frogopolis. Ugh, my feet.
5 seconds till frog.
Another one. Another one. Ah! 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 Screaming. The screams of the damned. Ah! Who's been?
Oh, didn't see you there.
Oops. Sorry about that. Guess you're dead.
Double frog.
What? Oh, frog. Frog it. Leper is hit by a bolt of teleportation. Where's the leper? Where are you? Ouch. Oh shit. Jumps.
Oh shit, the music switched.
You may not make us resort to violence. What the fuck?
Oh shit. Emergency shuttle shut down. Oh no. Oh god, another one. Gene, I told you not to cast spells on the frogs in the lab.
Well, they had it coming.
They were frogs.
Yeah, they had it coming. That's what
I'm telling Alex Jones, you're in trouble, dude.
I said. Ain't gonna do nothing. Ain't doing nothing.
You're going to Frogdale.
I've been there.
That's it. I'm locking you up to Porky and sending you to Frogtopia.
No, not Frogtopia.
The very same. It's adjacent to Brazil.
Oh boy.
John Landis is waiting for you.
No.
He's coming.
No.
I've already sold you to John. It's already done.
Oh what? Here goes. Look at this. There's 3 of them.
4, 5. Too many frogs.
Oh, that's a
6
lot of
frogs.
I call. Oh, I here, all frogs. Let's make Frog Tower shuttle hijack. Oh boy. Oh, straight for miss. Stack up on me.
Frogs are friends.
We spin. Oh shit.
Oh.
Hold on. And then
Well, that was certainly an adventure.
it was. Alright everybody, with that we come to the end of Fancy Fiction. I'd like to thank everyone who came around. Thank you for joining me as always.
Hey, thanks for having
And
me.
the next time we will be doing this will be actually probably in 4 weeks from now, for Fans of Fiction I mean, because next time you'll see us, we're going to be playing some more Endless Space 2. That's in 2 weeks from
That's
now.
right. And that
right.
particular stream will be the last stream of me working at a factory of tacos.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
true.
celebration.
Yeah. Oh, whoop, whoop.
Woo!
I'll do a little more
I do.
shilling before we're fully done here, too.
I do shilling.
Yes, don't forget the movie caption contest, movie picture, and movie hangman are going on in the Heretic Discord, so be sure to be playing those when you're not busy in the Epic RPG arena, doing all the arena things that you do. The horse festival thing is going on, so be sure to play that if you're interested. Or the bulk area, where you decide to play bulking, as that game is fun too. Tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, back here, will be Case of the Monday, so be sure to join me for that. And I will see you guys then. Have a good night, everybody. Bye!
Bye!
Bye!